with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chell, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims are across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Prestream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for Wednesday, Sunday the 13th of October 2024. And it feels like there's a whole lot that has happened since we last finished off on Bingo on Thursday. Since Thursday, Phil Burnell hit every goal he wanted to hit for his 13 streak goal thing, and we eat a Wendy's Krabby Patty meal thing. Phil hit the goal, then could not deliver on that goal because apparently his Wendy's stopped doing it and didn't deliver it, even though there's evidence to the contrary. Wendy's still actually do the Krabby Patty meal, and he was just too lazy to go and get it himself. And he kind of compromised by instead doing the Krabby Patty thing. He had Adam's value, family value or whatever. He had an Adam's Family Burger King meal thing instead. And yeah, so and also that's not, and that's just that. As well as all that, he's also on Kick and all that. He's multi-streaming on Kick right now, as well as being on YouTube. He's also streaming at the same time on Kick. Even though he told his audience at first he wasn't planning to do that. I guess money talks. And yeah, I'm so confused. Feels like tons has happened since Thursday. Speaking of tons of money you'll be happy to see still going into WWE Champions. TG Gamebox is able to track the metrics, and yes, Phil Burnell has spent at least $1,849 so far on the latest WWE Champions event. So yeah, big ups TJ for keeping track of the metrics. Bloody hell, Phil's been getting whaled out, and with all that money, Phil has been doing pretty much the same old stuff as usual. There's actually a very good tweet I saw earlier on. I'm not sure where it'll be. I can scroll down and see if I can find the bastard thing. I don't know. Where was it? It wasn't too far away, so I think if I don't... There it is, this one. In another place. New streaming PC? Nah. New dishwasher? Nah. New washing machine? Nah. Toilet fixed? Nah. Shower fixed? Nah. Moles removed? Nah. You could add a few more things to that. Honeymoon for the wife? Nah. All that crap. I mean, so many things you could say no to, but new JPEGs, a big old tick for that. So yeah, Phil Burnell seems to have it, even with all the far more money going Phil Burnell's way. It seems like not a lot's actually changed with Phil Burnell in terms of what's happening in his little miserable life. So there you go. And I asked the question, Gamerface Gaming, it says, I don't know what madness happened today, but it's probably not worth taking notes on how the money pit is filled at this point. He is adding Kick subs to the goal. The YouTube members get added. Anyway, if anyone else is doing it, let me know and I'll retweet numbers, have fun. And I asked the question for Gamerface as well as Piece of Peace and GG Anno and others who track the metrics. I asked, do they think that part of this from Phil is an attempt from him to confuse everyone, his fans and his, people like us who like the detractors, about how much money he makes by having so many possible sources of income? Because we all know without a shadow of a doubt that the tips tracker that Piece of Peace made annoyed the crap out of him. He was human. Anytime anyone else, a non-detractor, someone like June the King, or Turkey Tom, whatever, anytime they used the tips tracker as a reference, as a source, he hated it.
You know, he absolutely despised the fact that this tool to track his income was used, and where did those figures come from? Every single figure on that SIP tracker, you know, came from Phil. So it's his own words being recorded for posterity's sake on the track, on the spreadsheet. And he was upset as basically a database of every contribution he acknowledged and read out that exists on the internet, and he couldn't stand it. And his counterpoint to the tips tracker being real or not real was, you guys don't know if I'm telling you the truth or not. He wanted to actually call into question his honesty, and wanted you to fucking think, is Phil being truthful with us? That was his defence. His argument against the tips tracker being an accurate, valid tool to use to track his, you know, his income, in a sense, was to try and tell people, you guys, you don't know if I'm being honest with you. Imagine somebody trying to fucking convince you they're not being honest as a fucking way to try and get you to not believe something. It was a bizarre fucking thing for him to try. And yeah, Game of Face responded, could be a mix of that and to make himself look successful. Who knows, either way this has been kind of pointless, since we don't know a lot of the info for certain, like tips of it, tip pop-ups and such, which is a good point. And JG Anno got back to me as well, saying I'm trying to track the kick stuff, and we can see he took in about 354 subs at $5 a piece on Friday. And he also said, I think what he should be worried about is how badly his tips and super chats crashed on Friday. Pre-Kino Casino would have seen him have a meltdown with these numbers if not for kick. Which is a good point, to be fair, you know. Somebody else made a good point as well, I believe, and yeah, Bale said, I think it comes back to Cog making 500 for a few streams. The king will not be outdone, so he's doing this to seem more successful, or as he put it, successful, than he really is. And he definitely meant to annoy me by putting successful in there, a spiritual successor shenanigans and all that crap. Cheeky bastard, but there you go. It could be all sorts of things. There you go.
Oh my dog! What's up?
What we're doing here, what we're doing. So Phil's still not live, as he is live, but he's not live. He didn't set a stream. Phil forgot to set a stream up as well, by the way. So I was waiting forever for the fucking stream to come up so I can fucking add it to OBS, not crap. Thank you to Kel Denson for the super chat. It says, I'm personally upset for the dents with the Krabby Patty scam. Phil Murray called Wendy's in Phil's area and they said they have it. Phil makes me mad. I mean, a lot of people called into question the validity of Phil's claims, because Phil pretended that the Wendy's around him did not do it anymore, and even PPP, Triple P himself, you know what I mean, one half of Kino Casino was like very sceptical about this. Oh look, Phil's gone live. And multiple people, you know, it looks like, you know, Phil got debunked essentially. They definitely did do it. It's just it didn't seem like it was available perhaps on DoorDash, maybe, I don't know. All I know is that Phil did not put in much effort whatsoever into trying to fulfill this promise for his dents. And the hilarious part was that he could have, this was a Saturday, and Kat is always off on a Saturday, and Phil could easily have just asked her, hey honey, please can you do me a favour, can you please drive to the local Wendy's and pick me up a Krabby Patty meal and get something for yourself as well, so I can get my audience, you know, so I can try it for my audience. She was there. It would have been possible for her to have done this. Yeah, yes, it's her fucking day off, but it's a fucking 5-minute drive, a 10-minute drive at most. And she's there, doing nothing, because Saturday she's always off. And yet apparently that's not a possibility. You know, it was DoorDash or bust, it seems. What in the hell? Imagine you can see what Phil on pause, but yeah, Phil Burnell had a very successful transition over to... Oh look at that, that's actually strange. So his stream quality on YouTube has gone down, because he no longer has the 144p option. In the past anyway, he had a 144p option. I guess Phil has lowered a bit rate on YouTube. Maybe, kind of, I don't know. I don't know, the 144p option is a thing no more, apparently, so... But fuck it, you know, we're Phil's on pause, we'll borrow some speed up just so ever. Cool. Bloody hell. Fuck me. So Phil is streaming, by the way, on YouTube, and he's also dual streaming at the same time on Kick. So he's double dipping at the same time via using the Restream.io tool. You know, he's like, I think he spent $40 to purchase the license or that or whatever, you know, so, or something like that anyway. So because of this thing he's using called Restream.io, he's able to stream on multiple different websites at once to try and double dip as much as possible. I was going to show you a couple of videos. We don't have time. We don't have time for anything. Phil's live now, you know, so Bingo can begin wherever. I was going to show you this Memology video, but we don't have time to go through it. Phil was quite angry playing the new Dragon Ball game. So, and I've not seen any of that, but yet I was going to watch it today, but as I said, we're running a wee bit short in time. If you guys want to check it out, by all means, go for it. There's also a video here that MicroPython Cypher made. In case you guys are wondering what that name is, MicroPython Cypher was the guy who made the tool that I use for Bingo. You see, every time we use that Bingo card, he's the guy, I remember, that made it for me, for using for Bingo. And he made an AI video, an AI reading of RTU and DSP's DMs. You know, and he's like, because he's managed to get the voices to sound like both of them, so it's like the two of them are reading out the fucking conversation together. And I thought I'd check out a lot. It's like almost 12 minutes long, but I thought I'd check out a lot of it, you know, just so you can see, what he created and see how, you know, how far AI has come with a fucking voice clone and shit.
The following is a reading of ReviewTech USA and DSP Gaming's DMs. The screenshots were edited together to provide a more natural flow of the messages, but some of the timestamps were lost due to poor screenshot placement. The timestamps are from RTU's time zone, Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy. On the 14th of July 2022 at 7:13 p.m., we start with Phil.
We have a new life together here, and that's why I'm not dwelling on the past. I am not just a person frozen in time in 2016 who did something stupid. And every time someone like you keeps referencing that moment or bringing it up, it's like the last 6 years didn't happen or matter. And that's incredibly unfair. So no, I'm not putting it on a fucking shirt and I'm not making an emote out of it. And
By the way, that is incredible. So I'm not making an emote out of it. Phil sent his message in 2022, but the big irony here is that he has an emote of that incident now on Kick. An emote of the incident. It was one of the very first things Phil did when he had emotes enabled on Kick. When he finally got that chance to fucking unlock them, one of the very first emotes he made sure to include on Kick was his O face. The thing that apparently was not wanting to try and make money off and make an emote out of. Even though in the past Phil tried to make an emote of it on Twitch, and Twitch rejected it because of sexual content.
I'm not referencing it constantly. It's stupid and needs to be forgotten, so not just that guy when I'm coming up on a 15-year history of content creation.
On the 15th of July 2022 at 7:12 p.m., Rich then replies,
The best legacy to leave is humor. Life happens. We are live streamers laughing out loud. For all I know, it could be me who gets caught jerking off. And you know what? Fuck it. I'd hate if it happened, but if it did, I'd capitalize on it.
So as you said, I mean, it sounds. I want to say this to Cypher as well. Like it sounds, the voice itself. You know, what I mean, in terms of like sounding like the people are meant to sound like, it sounds spot on. But at the same time, you can tell it's not really either of them talking because of the way the AI is. If that makes sense. Like there's all sorts of things you can do to try and make the flow of conversation sound better when it comes to AI, and it's something that AI still needs has a lot to learn about, and trying to terms like, yeah, it can read out words on screen in a voice that sounds a lot like the people are meant to sound like, but it still sounds like a bot reading, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Because we know how Phil talks, and to a lesser extent we know how fucking Rich talks as well. Not as much as Phil, of course, you know, at least for me anyway, personally. But yeah, it's like you can definitely tell it's a bot reading, you know, as good as it sounds, and that's what I'm saying. In terms of like the voice, everything, you know what I mean, it sounds exactly like them, of course. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you can definitely tell it's a bot as well. So, but as I'm saying though, he's been messing with this AI stuff as well. He's been doing a whole bunch of different voices as well. I know he's been looking into like Keemstar's voice and fucking Boogie as well, I think, as well, and Wings. He's been exploring all these fucking different voices, you know, just to try and see how they all sound, whatever, and you know, try and get them sounding better and better and fleshing them out and all, you know. You guys want to check out more of this, by all means, I'd encourage it. MicroPython Cypher's video, link to it is in the chat right now. Remember, it's like 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes long, and most of that is Phil reading. Remember, most of the conversation was basically from Phil. So yeah. Q1% is a direct link for the leaks. You mean the message leaks? I seen it on Twitter before, myself, personally. I think that being said, had a link to it on their Twitter before. So if you check out that being said Twitter account, I think if you scroll down it, you might be able to find screenshots of the conversation. That's where I've seen them before anyway. But it's probably different, you know, you can probably find different places, I imagine. Screenshots of the conversation. Or you can just watch a video here and watch a video because they're all there as well. But there you go. Anyway, bingo time. I think we should not waste too much more time and get going into the bingo. By the way, I want to say thank you to Sonny for gifting 5 memberships. For some reason, it didn't show up on my activity feed, and I don't know why. Like, I wish I knew why, but I didn't. But it hasn't popped up in my activity feed. But all I know is I got 5 memberships. And yeah, I'm trying to see. Let me just scroll up in my chat. I'm trying to find out who they all went to, because it didn't show up in my activity feed either. It's fucking, hold on, there it is. So congratulations to Baron Von Kame, the Baltic Bro, Aussie's Game Room, Tory Taint, and Lil Shadow EX for all receiving the membership. And yeah, they went and gifted those memberships before the stream went live. And as I said, I'm not entirely sure why it didn't show up in my activity feed. Maybe it's because I wasn't online yet. I don't know. The stream was like there, ready to go, but it wasn't actually live probably yet, which is why maybe it didn't show up. I got no idea. But all I know is it was got the memberships. I can't play the animation for it or anything, or nothing, but yeah, thank you Sonny for gifting those 5 memberships, very kind of you indeed. Ronan's asking, how can someone like Phil be so proud of himself for scamming people and also counting fake money and the kick subs towards girls? I got no idea. I got absolutely no fucking idea. It's just one of those things where it's like, Phil has no pride, I think, if that makes sense. Like, he sold that long ago for a wrestling JPEG. The fact that he can happily accept a PS5 Pro or whatever, you know what I mean, even though he isn't wanting it and doesn't really need it or whatever, but yet at the same time, the guy's like, please have this or whatever. If Phil was to be believed, then that's a ridiculous thing to accept, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Just me preferring confirmation that as much as I like to shit on Billy Child, this reminds me of the Escort Saga, just too good to be true. I believe most of them came, I think the screenshots came from Rich on a stream one time. And these are just screenshots from Rich's stream or whatever that we kind of picked up on, because Phil wasn't wanting to show the screenshots or the conversation, remember? He was not willing to do that. And the screenshots all seem to come from Rich's perspective, so I'm pretty sure they came from Rich himself, and he probably just fucking showed them off just to show his audience or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't think I'm pretty sure they're accurate screenshots, you know. I've not heard anyone dispute them, I've not seen Phil complain about them, they've been out for a wee while, you know, and I'm pretty sure it came from, like, Rich's, yeah, RTU shared them himself. There you go, it's confirmation from the Camping Dutchman. Yeah, there we go, it was on Rich's stream one time, that's where these screenshots came from, of a Twitter back and forth correspondence. So there we go. Right, anyway, bingo. Can somebody please give me a random number for the bingo card? Just thought I'd ask right now and get it away. First number in chat I see, we do your number I use for today's bingo. The very first number in chat I saw was from Rainin Lemur, who said 899. So thank you very much for that. So that was the very first number in chat I saw, and this is the bingo board we have for today's show. Anyway, but before I continue, there's a slight little change to the bingo thing. At the bottom of the screen, you're going to see something, it looks a bit different. And so yeah, I have implemented a new thing, where if Phil Burnell gets too damn annoying, we can try and get a fucking full house bingo card by people paying to win. This is triggered by members. And the annoying thing is, I have 90 members right now, but for some reason, this is not updated. As I said, those 5 members that Sonny gifted earlier on, they should have counted towards it, and for whatever bloody reason it hasn't, and I don't know why. So it should say 90. This should be saying 90 out of 110. But instead it's just saying 85. But in that regard though, if we get to 105, I'm counting as 110 because it will be 110, put it that way. But as I said, this is not a necessity, right? If Phil gets a too annoying, at any point in time, if people want to, they can. But I'm not asking people to. I'm not going to be begging people to, like Phil would do and whatever. This is simply, you know, a piece of stream has a code black for when Phil gets too goddamn fucking toxic and pieces like I've had enough. Everyone turn your keys and launch your fucking nukes. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, it gets too much. Yeah, I think of it that kind of way. I mean, so if Phil gets too damn obnoxious and gets too damn annoying, then by all means, you know, it's an option. But please remember, little guys, we have had 3 out of 4 full houses in the last 4 bingo streams. The last 4 bingo streams we have had 99 out of 100 bingo squares ticked. So this is definitely not a fucking necessity. You know what I mean? It's only there if people get so fed up with Phil Burnell being up his own arse and high on fucking this, you know, little mini fucking renaissance he's going through. If people are like, okay, I'm tapping the fuck out. But who fucking knows? Put it this way, we're expecting Phil to be ultra smug today. Like, smug mode is activated. So, yeah, brace yourselves for that if you weren't aware of it already. Let me type in the number 899 from Rain Lemure. That's 800. 899, there we go. And the bingo card has now been randomised for today's bingo. So cheers Rain Lemure for helping me pick the bingo card. And today's bingo card looks like the following. We need Phil to discuss some drama, him saying "know what I mean," addition, him being all siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms, and him saying FYI. The second row is Phil slapping a leg.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh balls. Oh bloody hell. Oh wait, is it going to go off 10 times, isn't it? Holy shit.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh hello, actually this is updated. Well, that's interesting. The number updated with the 5 that wasn't added before. Oh,
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Silence. Every fucking time. So yeah, so it'll keep playing, but I muted it. So thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 memberships to the channel. And congratulations to Prophet, Alexandra C, Louis Britannia, Sean Green, Punish Mr. Darcy, Timo Casella, Dusty KO, Mizzy TDR, K8, and Ricky Spanglish. So there we go. Cheers, Sonny, for gifting those memberships. And yeah, now that brings us up to 100 members, and that includes the 5 that gifted earlier on as well, because, you know, Sonny has gifted 15 today. We started at 85, you know, and for whatever reason, the thing at the bottom didn't update at a time for the 5 I gave, but then it just seemed to kind of go up there. Basically, if Phil gets too annoying, we're 10 members away for an automatic full house. But I would encourage you guys, it's not a necessity. You know, as I said, it is not a requirement. It's to be used as like a last case scenario. It's like, okay, Phil's getting too annoying, fuck this shit, end the misery, end the fucking suffering. But remember, we have been very successful with the bingos the last few streams. We've managed to win 3 of the last 4. We have been crushing it lately in the bingo streams. So it's not there. It's basically there as a last gasp, you know, escape mode, you know. So there we go. Cheers, Sonny, for giving memberships. And I'm not sure if that tested your theory, because, you know, they said, oh, let me test something. It definitely updated the fucking thing anyway, the little, what do you call it, the goal. Because, as I said, the number's accurate now, you know. There is 100 members in the channel, just as it reflects in there. So there we go. We're 10 away. Okay. But still, yeah, anyway. Bingo time. The bingo card, I've already gone through the first row. Second row, leg slap, him saying literally, time, dude, and there you go. The third row is also saying no exaggeration, him touching his ear, him saying king, basically, and so anyway. The fourth row is Phil giving a thumbs up to the camera, him saying obviously, him bumping a microphone, him saying now, and him pointing at the camera. And the fifth and final row is Phil having some weather talk, him having some scat talk, him having the dead air, him being all clown mode, and finally him saying would argue. So this is the bingo card we have today. Thank you again, Rain Lemure, for helping us pick the bingo card for today's show. And yeah, I am quite confident that things like clown mode is going to do very well today. Clown mode seems like it's going to be a smack dab guarantee. God damn. But who fucking knows? Jesus Christ, man. Fuck me. Oh, and Wilson Barbosa says I'm putting the stream up as a background while I'm coding here. Big up, so yeah, good luck with your coding, Wilson. Hopefully I'm not going to be too distracting for you. And yeah, have fun coding. But yeah, also the bingo card, the aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to get a full house, 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you. Wherever we manage at, by having all 25 squares ticked by Phil doing and saying these things or getting free spaces, or if it happens with the bingo buyout, it'll add $10 to the bingo prize fund regardless. A full house, by any means, equals $10 added to that bingo prize fund. And of course, there's a variety of ways for us to try and win bingo. For example, if Phil burps, begs, or says basically 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey reaction, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of one of the ways you can get a free space, directly controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions.
OCD man tipped £5. Take $1 from this to make total to $210.
Oh, balls, okay.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
The fucking OCD moose. Hold on. Let me update that as you requested. There we go. Thank you very much, OCD man. And thank you very much, Brad Burnian, for popping their 12-month Bingo Barry membership message. A year. 12 months, a whole year. Big ups, Jad. Hope you're doing well. Happy anniversary to me. Happy anniversary indeed, Brad Burnian. Hope you're doing very well indeed, good sir. There we go. So, bingo. What was I saying about bingo? Oh yeah, I mean, we're trying to win bingo, and we have ways we can do it by getting free spaces and all that jazz. Declan is asking, can someone fill me in on a new thing about Phil regarding some leaks or whatever? What new thing? I mean, there's not really anything fresh in terms of like leaks or whatever. It's just that Phil is now double dipping on Kick. Plus he scammed his audience about having the Krabby Patty meal. So there's nothing really new. And also, as Sonny points out, because I've seen it in Phil's chat with all the coins making it rain, Phil has already made $155 today. So yeah, Phil Burnell's having a very profitable day so far, and he's barely begun. I guess we should begin as well, guys. Before we get into the bingo, the only thing left for me to do is to press a random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Right.
That's accurate. On that note, at time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone.
Is this normal speed? I could have sworn I put it. Oh my god, it is normal speed. No, not having that. Okay, 1.5.
On today's show, holy crap.
Why is it still normal speed? I put it to 1.5 and it keeps... Hold on. Why aren't you stay...
It's time to talk about co-streaming, because yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, I co-streamed on both YouTube and Kick at the same time. The results were interesting, to say the least, and I'd like to share some of those with you, including the pros, the cons, the issues that I'm going to have ongoing by doing it, and more. Today is also React Day, which means that I'll be doing my clip show DSP versus the Internet on DSP Reacts and my Retro React stream over on DSP Throwback, and I'm actually quite curious how that kind of content is going to do on Kick, because on YouTube it has an established audience, but on Kick they look for other stuff. So I'm very, very curious, and it's going to be a fun day. All this and more on today's fun episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Okay, and looking fast forward, a crappy intro.
All right, and we open up today with a contribution. On the YouTube side of things, we have Cat with a 20 knock super sticker. So let me get them on the leaderboard, and I have to see actually how much that is equivalent to, because I have no idea how to translate knock over. Knock to USD, if it's 20.
Who fucking cares?
Then it would be $1.86. Okay. And, oh my god, on the Kick side of things, ladies and gentlemen, Void72 has already dropped a 25 sub bomb to the community over on the Kick side of things to get stuff started for today. Holy crap. So first of all, let's get Cat on the leaderboard with a $1.86 super chat, which will count for $1. And then Void. Wait, I put it under. See what I mean about. See what I did already? I literally just said. So this is going to be some of the stuff that I'm having issues with, problems with. The leaderboard now is different, and I'm having a ton of problems trying to do the leaderboard properly. Because as you can see, I'm now tracking so much stuff that I get confused. So this is Void. 25 sub bomb, and 25 subs on Kick is the equivalent of roughly $125. In reality, it's probably like 115. But for the purposes of tracking on my streams, I'm just going to count it as 125. I know you get like $4.75 per sub over on Kick. So there you go. Thank you so much to Hawkcat for the first super sticker of the day on YouTube. And of course, a ginormous sub bomb to start the day over on Kick is always a great thing. Thank you so very much. And to everyone who got gifted memberships on Kick, good congratulations. I hope you make good use of them. So FYI, on Kick yesterday, I added a bunch of stuff, including a ton of emotes, some that are general for everyone, and some that are actually for just subscribers. I also added the chat crown badges for those who were subscribers over on Kick.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Movie Sign for popping a free month. Bingo Barry Measure saying big ups King Jad. Thank you very much, Movie Sign. Very kind of you indeed. Just me or just Phil looks super fucking blurry. this is like, it seems to me it's called, this is 1080p. This is 1080p I'm on already. And to me, the quality has gone down dramatically on YouTube. I mean, that can't just be me that seems to be noticing that. Has he just turned the lighting down? I don't know what's going on here. Like, I always had Phil at 1080p, right? I always had him at that. I know Phil had the option to go 1440 on YouTube. I ignored that. Every time I went straight to 1080, and it all seemed like it was okay. But for some reason today, it looks like a lot lower quality. Very odd.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Oh, Aviga and Sunny saying the same thing, sorry. It could be because he's streaming on both Kick and YouTube, resulting in a reduction in quality. Sunny says there's a restream program to work on Kick, so there we go. I thought the whole point of Phil trying to stream on both of them was that he wanted to stream on YouTube at his usual bitrate and on Kick at the lower bitrate. And he wanted to have like options to do, both or whatever. I got no idea. And maybe signing subject is saying whose fault was it he got kicked off both Streamlabs and Stream Elements. Well, if you ask Phil, it's going to be that guy on Twitter called Music Mouse. So, yeah, so yeah, somebody remember Phil. Actually, Phil even named him. It was like the detractor on Twitter. You know what I mean? It's called Music Mouse or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Oh, I just realised there, people pop in their bingo Barry membership message. It adds to the fucking bingo tally, even though they're still members. Oh balls. Well, if people pop the bingo Barry membership, it's going to trick the thing into thinking it's 110. Oh well.
King Jad's henchman tipped £1. Come on you filthy peasants, send the king 35 more likes or I shall send you to the guillotine. In Minecraft, Mr. YouTube.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Bloody hell, thank you very much. Thank you, Toxics, for popping membership message for 2 months and saying pop. And the funny thing is, now the thing went down by 1. So thank you, Toxics, for doing that. But it went from 102 to 101. I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. I don't know. According to this, I was at 100 and then I went to 102 without I'm curious. Let me very quickly check. Let me very quickly fucking check on what my numbers are. It should be 100, but it's also possible it's like, it's not. I don't know. See all members. How many members have I got? I have 100 members exactly. I have 100 members exactly. So this thing is like bugged by like 1 or whatever. Fuck it, who cares? But anyway. Jesus Christ, man. So confused. And yeah, thank you, King Jad's henchman, for that quite aggressive tip, Come on, filthy peasants, send 35 more likes. It has been a while, to be fair. It has been a while since we've seen the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations, And it's a very good animation. It's one of my favourite animations, So it's a good way to get a free space as well. But yeah, as I said, Phil, though, the quality in Phil's content on YouTube anyway seems to diminish greatly. But I guess Phil doesn't care as long as he's getting that fucking money. Quality lowered, but pockets lined with that cash. Money. And that's all he'll care about.
For just subscribers. I also added the chat crown badges for those who were subscribers over on Kick. So now you all have your crowns. You see that? Just like here on YouTube, people have had the crown for a long time. Now on Kick, you guys have your crowns. All right? Well, good morning, everyone. What's up, I'm Troublesome? How are you? Fox in the chat just says, I think you should stream certain things on Kick and certain things on YouTube. We're going to talk about that today. All right? What I want to do is I want to recap my experience of doing this now, how it's working, the pros and cons, because there are pros and there are big cons to doing this too, to be honest, that we need to talk about and try to figure out. Okay? Okay. By the way, first tip of the day just came in. $2.49 tip has come in from Monty Mole. Can I get an oh my lord, I'm looking forward to your React Day. Oh my lord. Thank you so much, Monty Mole. The first tip of the day. Let's get that on the board. What'd I just do? There we go. Okay, so folks, yesterday was my first day back of the week, right? And FYI, I just want to say a couple quick things because this topic about co-streaming is going to be a big topic today of the show. All right. What I want to do is let you know just quickly a brief schedule for the week because there's some updates to the schedule you need to know about. And then we're going to jump right into the co-streaming deal. All right. So here's the deal. Right now, the schedule is as thus. The Level 1 podcast right now, which is going to talk about.
Right now, the schedule is as thus. Did he really just say that?
Right now, the schedule is as thus.
Is that board worthy, Steve? I don't know.
Level 1 podcast right now, which is going to talk about co-streaming. And then we're going to head over to DSP Reacts if you're on YouTube. If you're on Kick, you could stay put. This stream will go offline after the podcast ends, but then we'll come back online for a new show called DSP versus the Internet. This is my weekly React show that I do on the afternoons, usually on Sundays, but starting next week, it's going to move to Mondays. Okay? And what this is about a 3-hour React show where I watch clips from all over the internet as submitted by my channel members on DSP Reacts. Those are paid members. And there's 2 tiers. There's Ultra members who are guaranteed to get their clips watched every week. And then there's people who are submissions tier, which basically you put all your submissions into this randomized playlist that usually has like 30 plus videos in it. And we literally just hit random and we see what happens. Okay? So that's a great show because you never know what you're going to watch. And I put together the playlist last night, and this week is a big variety of clips. That should be fun. So I hope you'll join me over there if you can. Then tonight on my late stream, this will start around 7 p.m. Pacific time. And this is retro react to my original playthrough of Silent Hill 1 on the PlayStation 1 from way back when in 2012. Yeah, 12 years ago. And we started this last week, and it was really, really fun to look at my reactions and see how I played the game the very first time. I've literally never played Silent Hill 1 since. So it's fun to relive the game because I've never seen it before. So, that's my streaming day for today. Very different.
No showing of the DSP shop from drinking from your fucking crappy mug.
Than yesterday where it was like gameplay all day. So I just want to lay that out there. Again, if you're on YouTube, you have to jump around my channels a bit. The podcast is on DSP Gaming. The React show is on DSP Reacts. And then the retro React tonight to Silent Hill 1 is over on DSP Throwback. However, on the Kick channel, DSP Gaming Real, it's just there all day. It'll just be separate streams, okay? Now tomorrow is going to be fun. Tomorrow we're going to get back to gameplay. And so tomorrow will be the Level 1 podcast in the morning, followed by more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which I barely have touched. You know, I played it 2 hours yesterday. The first hour was the tutorial, and the second hour was basically me mashing buttons. And beating the first boss that everyone complained was tough, Grade 8 Vegeta. I beat him in like 3 tries, so it was incredibly easy for me. So, just like everything in life, everything that's easy for everyone else is hard for me, and everything that's tough for everyone else is easy for me. I get the feeling it'll be par for the course with this game. So we'll get more of that tomorrow. And then tomorrow night on the late stream, it's the return of Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I'm dying to play more of. I played it all last week and absolutely loved it, but we haven't had a chance to play it yet. It'll be tomorrow night when it returns. And then Tuesday, the day stream is up in the air. But if we do have a day stream of gameplay, I'm debating whether I should maybe do some Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster because we haven't done it in many, many days and I want to get back into the game. Or if I should do more Silent Hill, or if I should do more Dragon Ball. Like, I'll have to really see how I feel after Monday night. And the same thing for Tuesday night stream. Tuesday night is going to be one of those 3 things, okay? And I'm just not sure which it will be. Kino Casino is here. What's up, Kino Casino? The Kino Casino account, I don't know who is in there, but they're in the chat. What's going on, guys? Welcome. Good morning. And then we got trolls talking to them, so I'll just take them out. All right, so.
Fuck off. We can't have the fucking trolls interacting with the Kino Casino guys. I might fucking learn something about Phil. Heaven fucking forbid.
Good stuff coming up this week. Now, a couple what ifs, all right? Number 1, I might have Boogie as a guest on my podcast this Tuesday. That's the date that he tentatively set. But I haven't heard from the guy in days now. Like, I talked to him like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and I was like, hey, let's set the date 100%. Let me get your Discord. Let's get it all set up. And he said, hey, let's do it on Tuesday, which would be, what, the 15th? And so we were all, you know, this sounds good. And I'm waiting, and I haven't heard from him now. So I don't know what he's up to. I don't know if he's just busy. I may have an interview. I may not. All right, so we'll see. If that happens on Tuesday, it happens on Tuesday. But I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket and like betting on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing. It's looking like one day this week, possibly Wednesday, I may have to take a daytime stream off. Okay? Just so everyone knows, it's not set in stone yet. But it looks like it may happen. If it happens, I'm simply just not going to do a daytime stream, but I will do a night stream that night instead. If it is
But why? Phil, why?
Wednesday, then it's just going to be no day stream, but the night stream will be WWE Champion. Okay? So that's the schedule. It's kind of weird this week. You know, it's kind of all over the place. And sorry that it's not again set. I'm trying to get more stable, but things are kind of all over the place. So I'll let you know when I know. But basically, definitely today, tomorrow are set. Tuesday's up in the air depending on the Boogie interview. Wednesday's up in the air depending on some personal stuff. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I know, okay?
So let me get this straight. He now has Saturdays as his mandatory day off because it coincides with Cat being off. But he still has to fucking take off a day during the week because of something that's happening that he can't put off. Like some sort of appointment of sorts. It feels like basically Phil's already having like an extra day off anyway. At least a half day anyway.
By the way, shout out to
Come the
Game
fuck
Ticket.
in and the fuck off.
Well, thank you very much for Brian A for popping a 12-month bingo Barry membership message. And they say, I finally found the fucking goddamn place where I can show how long I've been a member. Bump up to 102. It hasn't. It's automatic. And it's stuck in 100. It should say 100. I don't know why it says 101. It should be saying 100. And the fact of the matter is, it's just being all weird and bizarre and I don't know. But 100 is an accurate number. But thank you, Brian, for being one of those 100. Much appreciated. And thank you for being a member for 12 months.
Okay. By the way, shout out to Game Ticker. Game Ticker with a €2 super chat says, which fighting franchise should be revitalized? Oh man, so a fighting game franchise that died that you think should be, that I think should be revitalized. Ooh. That's a tough one because honestly, most of the classic ones that everyone really likes, including me, kind of are already still in existence. Like I always liked Street Fighter, obviously. I like Tekken, right? All right, I'm gonna say what everyone is gonna say: Capcom versus SNK, right? Because now that we've got these crossovers going on, Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui are in Street Fighter 6, it's just a no-brainer that CVS comes back. So Capcom versus SNK is what I'm going with. By the way, shout out to Arrow Squirrel, who just gifted 5 memberships to the community on YouTube. Congratulations to the 5 people who just got a membership on DSP Gaming. Very, very nice. So by the way, so I'm co-streaming right now, both on YouTube and on Kick, and I'm looking at 2 different chats at once to do so. Okay, it's unclear if you use the double chat room that you can use on Restream.io, if that would accurately give me things like a view count, but also like contributions. Like that's what I'm nervous about, that it wouldn't be accurate, and then I wouldn't know what's coming in. I wouldn't know what to shout out. And you know me, I want to be able to shout out all the contributions that come in because I want you guys to know how grateful I am for all of your support. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm probably just gonna keep using the 2 separate chats, and it is a little bit of a challenge to juggle. Okay, Shroom Dukem is asking me on Kick, did I shower today? Yes, I did. Why do you think my hair's so puffy? My hair's puffy after I shower.
Phil did not update his tally, his total, with those 5 member bombs. At 5 member bombs, so he failed to update the total, which basically means he's already hit his king's goal.
There you go. Okay. All right, so now you know the deal with today. I hope that you guys will stick around, whether you're on YouTube and my various channels on YouTube, or if you're on the new Kick channel. I hope that you'll give my content a chance today, especially the React stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Typically, the React stuff doesn't do very well. It gets lower views and much lower support. And the React day is the day when this usually gets into jeopardy, the King's Coffers goal, because quite frankly, a lot of people don't really turn out for it. You know, the reason that the React shows work is because, number one, the DSP React show, DSP versus the Internet, has members who fund it. The members are the ones who submit the clips. And therefore, that's why it's viable on YouTube.
I love how he's saying this. I've not already... and on this, at this point in time, right, he's already made over $150 across YouTube and Kick combined. Mainly through Kick, you know, if I can give the memberships you got there. And he's still just saying, guys, I'm worried. I'm worried how slow it's going to be fucking, you know, I'm so concerned. And like, Phil, you've already made bank today because you're fucking dual streaming. And you're still fucking hitting people with a fucking guys, I'm worried for a slow day kind of message.
By having this co-stream, it's very possible that we could actually have a new kind of resurgence of interest in the React content from the Kick community now, because a lot of you guys are new, right? And I'm curious how it's going to go. So I hope that you guys will stick around. Like I said, the stream will be kind of going up and down today on the Kick channel with various different kinds of content. All right. So first of all, guys, thank you so much. We have about 200 viewers on YouTube with 28 likes. Let's get that to 50 likes right now if we can. Let's everyone click the like button on YouTube. It helps out for engagement. It helps my content get found on the channel. Please do so. On Kick, we have about 100 viewers right now and climbing. And thank you everyone on Kick who's watching. I appreciate that very, very much. That's some good stuff there. Look, we're already, thanks to, of course, Void with his giant sub bomb already this morning, we've already hit the King's Coffers goal for the stream, which is awesome, right? Very nice. Okay.
So he's pointing to the King's Coffer goal being hit, but he's not actually updated it. Brian says apparently PPP roasted Phil about the Krabby Patty thing. I mean, I responded to PPP on Twitter about it, you know, because PPP did not believe it. Like, let's see my fucking messages or whatever. Because I remember seeing him tweet about it, and like I was asking like, what do you fucking want to happen, you know? And there is a. I for one would like to see video proof of Phil attempting to order a Krabby Patty meal in person and being told it's no longer available. There's no way it's not available anymore. It's been 4 days. I can't believe it. I really wanted to see Phil try it. And I asked what do you want? Some person to go to the closest Wendy's by Phil's Snortfort to confirm or deny the meal deal's existence? The reality situation is that it seems they expected something to be deliverable, but it's not, and therefore can't deliver his $2,000 meal deal. And nothing, you know, I didn't hear back from them, but I can still see that fucking tweet, so I guess I'm not banned or, you know, or blocked or whatever from them. Fucking hooray for that, I guess. But yeah, the application's full month supply worth of Krabby Patties in 4 days, nothing they could do. Lol. PvP says it's not available on DoorDash, so I find that whole scenario highly unlikely. It's actually, I love how him not seeing it in DoorDash is the reason why he finds it unlikely. Once again, PPP referring to Cat as a big fucking bitch. But it's fine though when PPP does it, you know, they're just light razzing. It's just some light razzing of a very heavy woman. The burgers delivered themselves via the gravitational pull for enormous ass. Holy crap. But yeah, liar's going to lie. Phil would never lie. Oh, fuck you, little you know. Him in chat lying. The man breathes and lies, because Phil said, as I said last night, they removed the Krabby Patty meal from all delivery apps. So while I was out yesterday, I drove to Wendy's and they already took down all the signs. So for some reason, it's already over where I am. Jesus, man. But apparently people have contacted Phil's local, you know, Wendy's store, which is like 10 minutes from him, and they still have it on the menu. And people have called him and it's confirmed it's still there. So yeah, Phil is being called out for being a liar when it comes to this kind of thing. Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Also, yeah, did I like this shit? I really should have. It's a good message. There. So yeah, Phil. But that's the thing though, it's okay. So Phil lying about this kind of thing, normal. We're used to Phil Burnell lying about all this fucking thing all the time. Kino might not be used to Phil Burnell lying to his audience in this kind of capacity, so I'll be interested to see how the Kino Casino guys deal and respond to Phil's blatant bullshit and lying. Oh, and I missed the Phil thumbs up. The Phil gave a thumbs up, I missed it, that's my bad.
Burger.
There we go.
So, let's get started and let's talk about the subject at hand, dual streaming, or co-streaming, okay? So yesterday, I jumped into the lake. I didn't just dip my toe into it, like I should have probably done, and slowly eased in. I just jumped into the lake head first. And that's dangerous in October because Jason Voorhees could be in there to pull you down and chop you up and drown your ass, right? Or wrap a chain around you, pull you down like an anchor, right? But I did it. I said, you know what? We're doing it. We're going in head first. We're going to see how it goes. And to be honest, it's kind of a mix for me, but it definitely was profitable. Like, holy shit, it was hugely profitable, all right?
And that's all it matters. Like, why care about anything else when you're getting your fucking pockets lined with all this money? Oh my god. Remember though, Phil's not in it for the money. Don't you dare try and insinuate Phil Burnell's only in this for financial personal gain or whatever, you know what I mean? No, no, no. Nothing could be further from the truth. But by god, that was a lot of money.
So immediately I can think, wait a minute, Harry the White just gifted 5 subs on Kick. Harry the White with 5 gifted subs. Ladies and gentlemen, again, they're about $5 each. But that means that already we have just started the podcast, and we have hit the King's Coffers goal. We have got the goal hit of 16 straight streams.
Oh good, we're about to get clown mode.
Hitting all the goals. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. It is time once again on DSP Gaming to make it rain.
Burger.
Thank you so much. 16 straight and climbing. How many can we go? The last time that we had a streak like this, it went to 41 streams and then it stopped. Can we keep it going? Can we keep the goal going? Can we beat 41 this time? I even told you guys that if this continues all week and we hit 25, I will try the Chicken Big Mac from McDonald's, all right? And that would be, if it continues, I mean, hold on. Because now if I have that stream off, it might screw it up. I'll have to think about this. I have to figure out how many streams, because it would be 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, we'd hit 25. We would hit 25 by Friday. Yeah, we would. Okay, I think Friday's day stream would actually be 25. So we hit 25. We're doing it. We're going to try the Chicken Big...
But Brian, it's not just that. So Brian says if he got $150 and the kick subs now, 95% of that means he has, in fact, hasn't hit the goal. Going by Phil's logic, he has, but it's not just because of that, though. Like, he got sent multiple super chats as well, a couple of YouTube side of things, whatever I mean, and all that crap. So, yeah. I don't think he's had any tip shit whatsoever. Actually, he has. He had a tip as well. So he's already had a tip, and he has some super chats as well on YouTube. And, yeah, apparently, I don't know. Like, Phil's pig math is always going to be fucking flawed, who fucking knows, but Phil's celebrating a fucking win, whether it's true or not, it always comes down to whether you believe the things that Phil Burnell is telling you. So, is it a true goal? Only Phil knows.
Matt, okay? Be interesting. Cool. All right, so let's talk about this co-streaming deal. So how am I doing it right now? Because some people are even confused about how it's going, right? So I'm using a third-party service. It's called Restream.io. And you can do it for free, but if you do it for free, they only let you stream at very low quality. In order to do a higher quality, you have to pay. So I dropped $50 yesterday to try this service out. And the way it works is I am streaming to the Restream.io site. And then they split the stream into 2 separate streams. What I have to do is plug in the data from each, from Kick and from YouTube, to tell it where to broadcast, okay? And basically, what happens is, it'll just go to those services. Now, the good news is, that means I don't have to start separate broadcasts and stuff like that. But the bad news by doing it this way is that I don't have real control over those broadcasts until they're live. And so this is definitely one of the major detriments of doing it this way.
Is that why I couldn't find a stream until he went live. Because he wasn't able to actually set it up as normal. Because Restream doesn't allow him to do that. Like, he has to set it up on Restream specifically, and not just the usual way of just like creating a stream and then going live eventually.
On YouTube, I used to set up my streams ahead of time, remember?
That's what happened. That's why I couldn't find the bastards at Stream Earlier. What an arsehole.
Doing it for all year. I've been setting up my streams ahead of time, and then you guys could actually go into the streams early and load in there and talk in the chat, and you could click on notify me when the stream goes live, and sadly, you can't do that anymore. Like, there's actually no way for me to create the stream ahead of time, because every time I turn on Restream.io, it just creates a new stream on YouTube. So, there's literally nothing I can do about the way that it's set up. It's just unfortunate. Like, I tried to figure it out, you can't. It always just makes a brand new stream. So, sadly, there'll be no way to have placeholder streams on YouTube moving forward. On Kick, it's not a big deal, because on Kick, it always exists. It's just like Twitch, where there's an existing chat room, an existing place to watch all the streams. But on YouTube, it's always a different room and a different area for each stream. And I know that some of you are going to not like that at all. A lot of you on YouTube have enjoyed having the stream set up ahead of time. And now there's no way to do it, okay? And that's unfortunate. What I have to do is I hit go live, and as the streams go live, I have to jump to Kick into YouTube and name them properly. And even on YouTube, I have to enable monetization, put a thumbnail. Like, I have to do it all on the fly as I go live. I can't do any of it ahead of time anymore. So sorry about that, because I know some people like to hang out in the chat before a hype stream and talk, and you just can't do it on YouTube anymore. Now, there's another major detriment to doing this, okay? The YouTube streams are now 15-second delay. And there's nothing I can do about that, because the option to make it lower delay is not available, because I can't select it because the stream auto-creates. And there's no options on the Restream.io site to change that. So it just auto-creates a stream, goes to normal latency, so there's a 15-second delay no matter what on YouTube. And I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of it at all. There's no way around it. So it seems like there's definitely shortcomings to doing dual streaming. I think a place like Restream.io, perhaps they'll improve it in time. It really seems to me like it's primitive. Like, it seems like it's just a bare bones way to do it. Like, there's no options, there's no configurations. Like, why is there nothing, right? So I feel like in time, they will increase capacity and they'll increase all that stuff. Oring says, I emailed you about an events creator on Restream that will create scheduled streams. I'm in the...
Oh, so that's the thing that Brian just sent me, ironically enough. Brian just sent me this as well. What a shit. Schedule your stream with Restream events. Learn how to schedule events and get a shareable link in advance. Isn't this the kind of thing that Phil Burnell wishes he could have? And the part of his own audience are trying to fucking get him to do right now? What a shit. How to create a Restream event. From your home screen, click... Can you imagine? Phil's like, oh, this is impossible. How do I schedule an event? Oh, I guess by clicking schedule event. Oh my god. Don't you just fucking love the due diligence that Phil Burnell puts into his business, into his craft, into his livelihood? Can't you tell he has a fucking clear passion for things like streaming? When he puts no fucking effort into it whatsoever to try and learn the things he fucking uses to fucking rely on his income as his livelihood, and I'm not fucking being out in the streets. Oh, but hell, it's... So this tells you exactly what to do and how to do it. There you go. If only it was available on the Restream.io website. Oh wait, this is the Restream.io website. This is a support section. This is a help section for the Restream.io website. Oh god damn. What Restream.io need to do is have like some sort of DSP section so it's fucking made even clearer. Like fucking have like bright colours and giant text so even Phil can't screw things up. Because I feel like Phil reading this will still be too complex for him. He needs it more simplified and he needs his handheld more. So maybe Restream.io need to fucking have some sort of DSP mode for DSP, because DSP is now used in their service.
Events creator, and there's nothing like that whatsoever. There's an events creator. I'm literally in the events creator, okay, staring at 3 events that I've made. There is no way to link that to anything on YouTube, from what I see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to take a look at your email, because I didn't get it yet. If you emailed it like this morning or whatever, I didn't see it. But yeah, like I would love to do that. I would love to be able to set it up ahead of time like I used to do. Because that would be beneficial to the viewers and to me. Like, I like to put thumbnails up and everything early. I'll have to check out for your email later, because I did check all my emails last night and I didn't get one from you. Let's see. When did you send me that email?
Who fucking cares?
And where did you email it? Oh, is this it? Alright. I will have to look at this. Let me put this into my inbox, because it did go to my spam folder. Thank you for telling me, Orings. I'll have to look into this later and see if I can figure this out.
Naturally, it's going to go to your spam folder. It has a link telling you how to fucking do it. And any email sent to you with a link is going to go to your spam folder, as you have told your audience multiple fucking times.
Where did it go? What just happened? I said
The dumb bastard lost the email. Oh my god. I'm going to like this when it plays, but for fuck's sake.
to my spam folder. Thank you for telling me, O-Rings. I'll have to look into this later and see if I can figure this out. Wait, where did it go? What just happened? I said put it in my inbox and it's not there. What the hell just happened?
Burger?
Put it into the wrong email. Okay, move to inbox. I said, okay. Thing. There it is. All right, I'll check that out later. Thank you for the heads up. Okay. So, if I can figure all this out, right, that's great. But I don't know. I'll have to try to you know, see if I can, figure out these little, you know, hiccups at the beginning. The other thing that's really weird, when I start the stream on Restream.io, it takes like 3 to 4 tries to work on Kick, and I don't know why. Like, it'll start to stream on Kick, then it drops. Then it starts to stream on Kick, then it drops. Then it starts like a third time, and finally it hooks, and it works. But what sucks is apparently it's sending you guys who are following me on Kick, it's sending you like a ton of emails that are like, hey, we're starting. Oh, it's offline. Oh, it's starting. It's offline. Obviously that sucks. I don't want you guys getting 100 emails, but I don't know how to fix that because that's not on my end. That seems to be an issue of connecting between Kick and Restream. So, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, everything's working now smoothly from what I can see. Right now, we're up to 237 viewers on YouTube. Let's get some more likes. We got 45 likes. Let's get that to 50 likes right away. And over on Kick, how are we doing this morning? We still got about 100 viewers there. About 100 viewers on Kick. Thank you so very much. And what I'd like to do...
I love how the Kick viewers is not growing or whatever. It's basically fucking flattened out at 100. You know? 100 viewers consistently on Kick. Wow, you're really fucking taking off and exploding in popularity on Kick, aren't you?
Is tell you about some of my experiences streaming on both services now and what's going on. So in order to do the co-streams, I can no longer stream at the very whopping 15,000 kilobits per second that I used to stream at on YouTube.
And it's kind of obvious, actually. Now you fucking say it, Phil, it is very obvious on YouTube. Because this is a massive downgrade in quality to me. Like, this is a lot more pixely in my opinion. This is detrimental to our thumbnails. People are saying good, less quality, and I would usually agree with you, but the better the quality of fucking stream that Phil has, the better a good thumbnail we can have, and and people can fucking make clever things from DSP being all weird.
It just doesn't work anymore, okay? Restream won't stream at that quality. Dual streaming, the most you can do is 1080p, and I was streaming at like 1440p. It won't let you do that, okay? So already there had to be a downgrade in quality for me to do the co-streaming. But the real bummer here is definitely the quality of the gameplay will have to be lower in order for me to co-stream. So for example, yesterday I was playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. The game itself looked good. It did. It looked really good. But my webcam did not. So for example, to show you what I mean, all right, let me go here. So let's say right now you're seeing my Kick page. And by the way, I have to resize it. I didn't resize it yet. We have to fix that. Let's say this was my gameplay stream, okay? Everything down there is good. Everything over here looks great. But my camera all of a sudden would get blurry and pixelated like all the time. And there's nothing I can do about that. At that bitrate, it's never going to look good. It's 8,500 kilobits per second is what they allow. It'll always be blurry. And there's nothing I can do about that. Right now, actually, I wonder if I look blurry now, but probably not because there's no action going on the screen. But if there's like a lot of action going on, my webcam just goes crazy, okay? And that's unfortunate. I want everything to be great quality, and I had it all at great quality. But now doing the co-streaming made me lower my quality, and it's just like it seems to be a trade-off. I can stream on 2 sites at once, but then the webcam isn't going to look nearly as good. It's going to be blurry a lot of the time.
So what Phil is trying to say here is that he is the thing that he promised his audience that he wasn't going to fucking do this, by the way. He promised them all that the fucking gameplay shit would fucking stay on near YouTube so he can fucking maintain that high quality, and the Kick stuff would fucking have separate shit or whatever. This promise that he made his audience less than a week ago is already abandoned for the sake of pure financial gain. Phil Burnell is sacrificing the higher stream quality, even though he can stream at higher quality, and the audience are fucking enjoying that higher quality and streaming content. He has sacrificed that, not for his fucking audience's sake, but for his own personal financial gain. Because the more money Phil can make, the better. Who fucking cares if the audience experience is fucking, limited more, and is diminished? Because Phil needs that fucking money. He really does. To pay his bills. Fuck me, man. It's just, what the fuck, man. Then Diablo says, and yet he has 1.49k followers. Like what this Optimus said, that Kick has a bottom problem. Why am I not surprised that Kick has a fucking bottom problem? Jesus Christ. But yeah, Phil has sacrificed a better streaming experience for his audience for money. Never let Phil Burnell try and fucking fool you into believing he doesn't fucking care about money or whatever. It's always about the fucking bottom, the mighty American dollar. That's always going to be fucking Phil's influence. That's always going to be what fucking dictates the thing he fucking does.
Okay. And I'm also curious, for example, with certain games like Street Fighter and stuff, it just may not look good. I don't know because I haven't done one yet, right? Like the games that we're playing, like yesterday, Dragon Ball had some action, but it wasn't like super duper the screen going crazy. I wonder with games that have like a ton going on, if it just won't look good. I don't know. Now, some people already are like, well, I don't understand because 8,500 kilobits per second. Yeah, 8,500 kilobits per second is fine for 1080p. You're right. If I had a new PC, my PC is over 10 years old.
Give me your money.
It's
Give me your money.
like 264 encoder instead of the 265 or whatever it is. It's using the old encoder, and the graphics card can't encode it with a better encoder. It's not possible. Okay, so because of that, I'm limited to what I do, and that's the best I can do. If and when I buy a new streaming and capture PC that has better, new technology and I can use the new encoders and stuff, then it might not be an issue. Then I might actually be able to be broadcasting at the 8,500 kilobits per second. And
but remember, it can't use as many PC because it doesn't have coolant.
It'll look great. So apologies to those who think that the streams are a downgrade. I watched it back yesterday and I agree. It did look blurry when it came to the webcam particularly, okay? But the on-demand videos, what I'm recording for people to watch on-demand after the fact on YouTube, they look great because I'm still capturing at the higher bitrate. So if you want the optimal quality, if you're watching a stream, you're like, oh, it just doesn't look that good, watch the video back later on the appropriate...
Or, so basically, you're telling your audience, don't be there for the on-demand shit because it's going to look shit. If you want the better experience, don't bother turning up for the fucking live streams.
Disc Optimist tipped £1. If his webcam is blurry or out of sync, it is because he has that input set differently than his output and it's scaling.
Alright, I mean, to be fair, that's something that's outside my own realm of knowledge, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't shock me in the slightest that Phil Burnell has got something set up incorrectly. You know what a shock horror that is. Can you imagine Phil Burnell getting something wrong? And setting something up incorrectly. Well, I was in his rush to fucking get it all set up and going. What a fucking surprise that is. So yeah, Jesus, man. Remember, that's what I'm saying. He's blaming his old PC for this, whereas it's his own. And he has solutions. There are solutions right there for him to use. How many PC would solve all these issues? But he refuses to use that. And it's just unbelievable.
Channel, like all my gameplays on DSP Gaming, the React stuff will be on DSP React, the retro React streams will be on DSP Throwback. Check those out on the appropriate channels, and then you'll see the better quality. It'll fix the blurriness, okay?
Imagine telling your fucking live stream the audience that if you're sick and tired of things being lower quality because I'm a greedy bastard, just watch it on demand instead. Forgo the live stream experience, which has got shitter quality because I want more fucking money. But make sure you fucking watch it on demand. And make sure you fucking watch the ads. And make sure you fucking send me a fucking super thanks, however, on those on demand videos. Because I still want your fucking money.
Did we? Did we hit it? We got 50 likes on YouTube. We got 250 viewers on YouTube. Thank you guys. Let's keep it rolling. If you're on YouTube watching and you're enjoying the podcast so far, please give it a like. Please consider supporting the stream today. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips, all appreciated. We don't have
Give me your money.
Single tip today. We have one. Money Mo, my bad. Let's get some people to dethrone the top contributors. Let's get a new top super chatter to dethrone Game Ticker, and let's get a new top tipper to dethrone Monty Mo. Let's not let those guys on kick up stages now. Come on. I mean, yeah, it's incredibly generous what they're doing over there, but we got to get some support on the YouTube side, right? Let's do it. Okay. So the negatives of co-streaming is, number one, there's still some technical issues getting the stream started up, and I don't know why, but they seem to fix themselves. I have delay on YouTube, and it doesn't seem like there's any way for me to fix that, but maybe with Orings sending me this information, I'll be able to figure it out. I can't pre-create the streams on YouTube like I used to, but again, maybe Orings has the solution to that. I'll have to check out that email. And definitely the quality being degraded, right, is a huge detriment when it's going to come to certain games, I feel, all right? So those are all the negatives that I'm running into so far. But now let's talk about the...
Did you just bump the microphone?
When it's going to come to certain games, I feel, all right? So those are all the negatives that I'm running into so far.
I heard a bump. I heard a microphone bump.
Burger.
But now let's talk about the positives, all right? I now have my original audience on YouTube, plus a whole new audience on Kick, right? Like, right now, we've got 250 people in climbing watching the podcast on YouTube, but we've got 100 plus viewers on Kick. And because of that, we've got two communities going crazy. both of which like the content and are supporting it, right? This is amazing. And right now with, Kick, they're, the support's outstanding. Just to give you guys...
Who fucking cares? Brian's asking, what are the odds that his viewers sent the exact link you just checked? And Phil goes on a rant tomorrow about how the viewer's wrong or lying or the documentation is wrong. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, it depends. If it does what Phil needs it to do, then he'll be like, oh, that was great. But if it doesn't, then yeah, you can imagine that person will be fucking sent to the Shadow Realm. The ban world, I didn't do exactly what I wanted to fucking do. Go get fucked. Be banned forever. Join Derek in the naughty corner.
Some perspective. So yesterday's first stream, which was me co-streaming for the first time Dragon Ball. Okay? I got over $300 of support.
Give me your money, give me your money.
Over $300. That's pretty insane, right? And it's like, wow, that's the first stream. I got over $300 of support. So then...
of course, remember, it's not about the money, apparently. Remember, with Phil Burnell, he's not motivated by money. And yet Phil's like, wow, I got all this money.
Last night, we did WWE Champions, right? And that was really the test, because as you know, when I play WWE Champions, that's when I do pulls for, the...
So him getting $300 in a day stream was not the test. Phil's like, that's small potatoes. Let's see what happens now with WWE Champions. This is the real test. Will I get my $1,000+
characters in the loot? And right now, it's Zombies Month, which is very hype because the new Zombies characters are cool and it's in tune with Halloween and everything. So last night, I streamed WWE Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, last night, I raised over $1,000 on the WWE Champions stream. $1,000. What in the holy hell is going on? And I did multiple mega pulls. We actually got one of the new zombies, which is so hard to get. We got one of the new zombies during the month, which is insane. Because it's so, like I said, it's like almost impossible to do, and we got it. Absolutely insane, these levels of support. Now,
so you made over $1,300 in one singular day. In that case, why are you really ramping up the begging profusely today? Like, you've made bank in one day. And by the way, I want to remind everyone, and Phil had made a lot of money. Is there a new streaming PC? Nah. Is there a new dishwasher? Nah. New washing machine? Nah. The toilet fixed? Nah. The shower fixed? Nah. The mold removed? Nah. Wedding? Honeymoon? Is there a honeymoon for cat yet? Nah, no honeymoon for cat. Have you got that extra day off yet to try and fucking fund having one extra day so you can just do nothing and chill? Nah. Is anything. So, it never matters how much fucking money Phil Burnell gets given to him, okay? His life remains a constant. It is the one reliable variable in his life. It'll never change.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Savage today for gifting Guerra a membership. There we go. Thank you very much for that indeed. Oh, hold on a second. What is that? Is that... No, actually, that's accurate. So there we go. 101 members. That means we've got 101 members and the total is reflecting that properly. Cool. But so there we go. We're 9 members away from escaping this, but don't let that be... No. Let's just try and win normally. Because I feel like we can win this game normally. Because Phil Burnell is saying and doing all these things today. But thank you very much, Savage, today for gifting that membership.
What I want you guys to see is that just within 2 days of stream, remember I streamed on my day off on Friday. I had that stream running, and that was the stream to gain the initial viewing hours so I could monetize the channel. And then yesterday I co-streamed all day. All right? What I'd like to do is show you guys how good we did in 2 days. Okay?
We? How good we did in 2 days? But Phil, I thought it wasn't about money. I thought money was not a motivation for you.
Refresh this because this stats might even update. Take a look at this. I have to fix the window. Hold on a second here. It's too zoomed in. I played Champions last night, and I always I zoom in a lot when I do that. Here we go. So take a look at this. In 2 days of streaming, I currently have 24 people who bought a sub on Kick. Okay? We need 25, FYI, to qualify for the Kick Creator Incentive Program. So I need one more person right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gifted sub not included. Phil Burnell has like over 100. Like, how many subs has he got on his channel? But there was only 24 of them who were not gifted. So Phil had like tons of members, but most of them were gifted.
Now on Kick to purchase their own subscription. And if you do that, you will qualify me for this level for the Kick Creator Incentive Program. So someone do it right now. Right now on Kick, someone just buy a subscription for yourself.
Give me your money,
all right?
give me your money.
And then we will qualify for this. Now I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the month.
Give me your money, give me your money.
Here's what we've done.
By the way, I consider that a fucking hyperbeg. I pressed that 3 times for a fucking reason. He made over $1,000. He made $1,300 yesterday. But today he's fucking begging someone, anyone, to fucking become a member of their own volition today so they can make even more money potentially. Holy crap. It is never enough for him.
All right. Maintain my community. Reach an average of 75 viewers in the last 30 days. Well, we had 123 average. All right, so far. Now, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Like I said, right now on the stream, I think we have about 100. As long as we keep it above 75, we're good. All right, and we will qualify for these higher tiers. Stream for a total of 12 days in the last 30 days. Well, that's something.
Look at the little subnote here. Kindly note that meeting the above requirements does not guarantee verification, but makes you eligible to apply. Although having said that, I do believe Kick did actually tweet that it was WWE Champions time when Phil Burnell was on Kick. So I've got a feeling that Kick are all in on this as well.
Something that's just going to come in time. That's just me streaming every day, right? So that's going to happen. I mean, I've already streamed 3, and it's going to keep moving. So probably, another 10 days, 9 days, a little bit over a week, and we'll qualify for that one. Stream for a total of 30 hours in the last 30 days. Well, that's just going to happen. That's already going to happen, right? Rend324 just subscribed to Kick. Rend has done it, and I think with that might do it. So thank you very much, Rend. Let's add that to the leaderboard. I think that might get us to qualification. I don't know how quick this page updates. Let's see. Boom. Done. Done. Thank you, Rend. As they say, ask and you shall receive.
Give me your money. Give me your
money.
money.
And I received. So thank you so much for that. Okay? So, when it comes to this stuff, stream for 12 days, I'm going to do that. Stream for 30 hours, we're going to hit that. So these are no-brainers. Within the next, 10 days, I'll hit it, and then I'm going to get verification. Now, to be honest, I don't actually know what verification means on Kick, besides you get a check mark to show that you're like an official channel or whatever. Does anyone know what?
I mean, hold on. Roland says he still needs 2-factor authentication and he got to see that green. No, he's got it though, I think. I think that green sentence has got a tick next to it, which tells me he's done that. Like, why? I mean, the tick is there for a reason, in my opinion. That tick is there to tell me he's already got that enabled. The whole 2-factor authentication, because why else would it have been ticked, So yeah, I've got a feeling he's already done that, and he's already made sure of that. So yeah, that's just the way that's my impression anyway.
What you actually get for verification status, because I don't, all right? However, the Kick Creator Incentive Program, this is what everyone wants to get on Kick.
Give me your money, give me your money.
Basically, you get all the bells and whistles and features. You can even get paid to stream, besides what you raise on stream. So this is what everyone wants, okay?
Remember, Phil Burnell is not motivated by money. I just want to stress that point. It's not money which is his motivation, but it's him trying to make as much meaningful content as possible. Now, shut up and make him tell his goals so he can make more money.
So, we'll see what happens in regards to this, but if that's the case, all I need to do is stream for 15 days and stream for 50 hours. It's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to happen. There's one other qualification.
Burger.
I need to get 1,500 followers. Right now on Kick, I have 1,481. So I need to get...
He's going to fucking beg for 19 more right now, isn't he?
Get 19 more followers within the next 12 days while streaming every day, and then I'm going to hit it. So that's it. I mean, we've already hit all the qualifications, right? So I'm very curious, what will happen when I qualify for all of this stuff? Will things even improve even more? Because right now, dude, day 1 on Kick was insane.
Will things improve even more?
Burger.
Well, Phil, you've actually gone backwards in terms of the quality of the product you're putting out for your viewers. You've downgraded the quality, you've downgraded all that, just for the sake of fucking having more money. But if you think of that as an improvement, then I guess it really showed you how little you care about your audience and what they're seeing. But yeah, Phil's true colours only show when the money comes rolling, and as long as he's making bank, then why the fuck should he care about the lack of quality visual content for his audience?
Insane. Raising that much for a WWE Champion stream is out of control, right? So thank you guys so much for that. And I really appreciate all of your support. Now, for those on YouTube, I just want you guys to understand, I'm not going anywhere. My streams are not leaving YouTube, okay? They're not. My streams are staying on YouTube. It's just that I'm co-streaming now. So now there's 2 places you can catch me, all right? I'm going to keep talking with everyone in both chats, right? It's not going to change or anything like that. YouTube is still my home to upload all of the videos. It's it's a great place to do it. It's the best quality. There's no reason why I'm not going to leave YouTube. Because people are, oh, is he going to abandon? No, I'm still here. I'm not changing. It's just I'm expanding. Do you understand? There's a difference between I'm leaving and going somewhere else, or...
The only thing that's fucking expanding is goddamn Cat's waistline. I can't help but make that joke every time he says it.
I'm expanding for the better, correct?
Nope.
So, that's what's going on. Expansion, right? Heading upward. And man, is this the time of year to do it. With all of the new games and stuff that are going to be coming out shortly, now is absolutely positively the time to be doing it. Plus, my Halloween event, which we haven't even talked about. And FYI, I have to take a look at all the games that you guys have nominated for the Halloween event very soon to tally them up, make a poll, and you guys can start voting on those games. I think the Halloween event is going to be great. It's a marathon for me. I'm probably going to get a lot extra views and stuff.
That's a good question, Ronan. Ronan's asking if he gets his Kick partnership, does that mean he can't stream or upload on YouTube anymore? There's a possibility that he might not be able to because it depends entirely on what Kick's terms of service are. If he is basically being given, so I imagine if Phil Burnell gets into this higher echelon of Kick partnership, then I feel like they would not like it if Phil was also streaming on YouTube at the same time. So I have a feeling if Phil becomes eligible for that, they would prefer him to only stream live on their site. They're probably fine with him having clips and uploading the stuff on YouTube after the fact, but I feel like they would want to make sure if Phil goes down that route that he'd only want his live stuff primarily on their channel because they'd be giving him money, to do that. So I don't know. That's something that's, I've not looked into the Kick's terms of service, so I would imagine that would be the case, but I've not looked into it, but that's just me guessing.
Ren324 just gifted 5 subs over on Kick. 5 subs, baby. Thank you to Ren for the 5 gifted memberships. That's going to count as about another $25. So we are skyrocketing, right? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah. See, there's pros and cons. It's funny because everyone in each chat is saying stuff. For example, people are like, the Kick stream is good because on Kick there's no ads. But the Kick chat kind of sucks, especially on mobile. I agree. Like, I had the Kick mobile app and I was trying to use it. I do not like it. It constantly has issues where the chat will freeze and crap out and not work right. So in that regard, YouTube's better if you're watching on mobile, for sure. But there's basically, pros and cons to each, I feel. On YouTube, at any moment, you can rewind the stream. Did you know that? On YouTube, you can rewind and watch a previous portion of the stream, and you could change tons of quality settings. So, you're not stuck at like only 1 or 2. I mean, YouTube has a lot of pros too. So definitely there's pros and cons. And the thing is, since I'm co-streaming, it literally doesn't matter where you watch me at all. You can watch me on either. Either is great. I interact with you on either. I shout out for contributions on both. It doesn't matter. I'm happy to be streaming on 2 different platforms, really. And this is cool. Here's the other thing too. This might be interesting because a lot of the times when we're doing my react show this afternoon, DSP versus the internet, we're watching a clip. And on YouTube, as I'm streaming, YouTube will say, oh, we have detected that that's someone else's content ID, copywritten content, block Phil's stream. Guess what? Fuck YouTube. I can just keep going on Kick. Seriously. I could just keep going. Fuck YouTube then, right? Finish the clip. I'll have to hurry, of course, but finish the clip.
Phil, the whole point, the show exists because of YouTube though. And the members on YouTube nominating things for you to watch on YouTube. Your YouTube members. So, oh my god, yeah. Phil is definitely prepared to kick YouTube to the curb.
Clip, and then on Kick, and then just go back, it'll pop back on YouTube when the clip is done, right? So, that's going to be interesting. All right, it is going to be interesting to see how this is going to work. So, all right, anyway, so I'm curious, right? What I like to do, quite honestly, all right?
Burger.
I realize this is a big change right now. And by the way, because some people are asking, let's address the elephant in the room. Will Phil be co-streaming forever on both sites? For now, for the next 12 to 13 days, the answer is yes, because I want to qualify for
give me your money, give
the
me your
high-end
money.
Kick program.
Oh my god, that's incredible. He's only dual streaming right now to try and get as much boxes ticked as possible to try and make as much bank as possible. That's his pure motivation. His singular motivation for doing this is literally just money. It's not about an improved experience for his audience. It's not about trying to fucking make... No, it's literally about trying to make as much bank as possible. But remember, guys, he is not motivated by money. He cares about creating meaningful content.
I want to qualify for it, okay? So once I qualify for it, then I can decide, do I want to specifically stream certain content only on YouTube? Do I want to specifically stream certain content only...
Dog, what's up?
Oh, thank you very much to Cal Denson for the super chat, who says Twitch 2.0 saga on its way, only it's called Kick. I mean, you might very well be right, to be fair. It's an interesting situation, for sure. In fact, Kick has their own DMCA policy, which Brian's like me to. DMCA and copyright and all that jazz, you know what I mean? They might actually have their own things going this way, so I'm not sure if it's going to apply to Phil's React content. But trademark takedown request requirements, repeat infringer policy. If Phil's... it'd be funny if the content on Kick is flagged the exact same way as YouTube. Whereas Phil's stream just gets shut down immediately. I was like, oh wait a second, it's like, oh no. By the way, Phil, Phil, the whole point, the show exists because of YouTube. If Phil's content on Kick is flagged the exact same way as YouTube. Whereas Phil's stream just gets shut down immediately. I was like, oh wait a second, it's like, oh no. By the way, Phil, look at all the people live right now. Where's Phil? There's somebody with 10 viewers, there's somebody with 43, there's someone with 60. Where's Phil Burnell? Where's Phil? I can't see. Can you guys see Phil? I can't see Phil. Where's Phil? I thought Phil was the biggest thing on Kick right now. Where is that Philbert? Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Can anyone see the Phil Burnell? I can't see the Phil Burnell. Nope, nope, nope. There's a bunch of topless guys there. I guess Phil like that kind of content. Where did the Phil go? No, no, can't find him anywhere. I mean, for all, no, man, if I can scroll past him, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell in a sea of whatever. But I can't see him. I can't see a little piggy anywhere. Yeah, it's just. But I mean, so Phil. I love how Phil was convinced he was going to be like, you know, I'm going to explode on Kick with all this or whatever. No, you know. You're small potato still in the grand scheme of things. You got 100 people still following you and Kick right now, watching you live right now. What the hell? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. As you say about, you know, is Kick going to be a bit strict with what Phil can and can't do if they offer him this partnership thing, advanced partnership thing or whatever? Who knows?
Only on Kick, okay? That's gonna be a tough decision, I feel. I really do. I think that it's gonna be a tricky one because
let me rewind that, just talking about full context.
Qualify for it, okay? So once I qualify for it, then I can decide: do I want to specifically stream certain content only on YouTube? Do I want to specifically stream certain content only on Kick? Okay? That's gonna be a tough decision, I feel. I really do. I think that it's gonna be a tricky one because, for example, if I can stream a higher quality on YouTube, and I know that something like my Street Fighter 6 streams and maybe Call of Duty would always look better on YouTube, then maybe I want to keep those streams only on YouTube for now, right? But for example, I really feel like the streams of like WWE Champions will always do better on Kick just due to the nature of the game and you're pulling, there's the chance factor and stuff like that. And that's people on Kick like. So maybe I would do those exclusively on Kick. I don't know. It's something to think about, but I got to qualify for everything first. So for now, for arguably the next 12 to 15 days, however long it takes to qualify, I'm going to be co-streaming everything. Okay? So just so everyone knows, please expect it. Sorry if this is a hassle. What I'm going to do, like I said, Oring sent me this email. So I'm going to read the email that Oring sent me, and hopefully this will help me to set stuff up better. Maybe I can actually get the stream set up ahead of time and looking good on YouTube. Maybe I can get it so the delay is gone. That would be great if I can have it be the low latency on YouTube so both sides are seeing it at exactly the same time.
It's savage. There's no way that's going to happen. Look, Kick accept anyone. There is no way in hell that Kick are going to suspend Phil Burnell. Kick is where people go when Twitch and YouTube don't want you. You know, Kick take in the people who are too hot to handle elsewhere. There's no way Phil's going to get Kick suspended on Kick. There's no way. I cannot see that happening.
That's a huge win if I could do that and set up the thumbnails and everything ahead of time. So I'll have to look into that. I got to read Oring's email and try to figure it out. But for the most part, like it's working, right? Like take a look. I've got 117 viewers on Kick. I got 254 viewers on YouTube. So we have almost 400 total viewers for pretty much just a standard podcast. It's not like there's something special going on today. It's a good amount of views, right? We got 62 likes on YouTube. Let's get that up to 100 likes today, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube right now on DSP Gaming, please click the like button. And
that seems like some aggressive camera pointing to me. Let's just clarify that. Was Phil aggressively pointing at the camera there?
It's a standard podcast. It's not like there's something special going on today. It's a good amount of views, right? We got 62 likes.
By the way, it's normal for him to have like 400 viewers in general. You know, this is not strange. This is not abnormal. In fact, I would argue that Phil has less viewers on his podcast than usual because perhaps some of them have gone over to Kick instead. Phil has less people than usual on his podcast. Undeniably.
Burger.
5 in a row.
Likes on YouTube.
That's concerning.
Get that up to 100 likes today, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube right now on DSP Gaming, please click the like button. And on Kick, thanks everyone for chilling and joining me. All right. Now, my question is to all of you guys. Okay. Here's my question. What do you think about this whole situation? I honestly want everyone's take. I want to hear what everyone has to say about this because there's two sides to every coin. There's different opinions on every subject matter, and I want to know, what does everyone think? All right, let me know right now. Let's do a little bit of like open discussion, Q&A in the chat about what you feel about this. All right, I want to hear from people on the YouTube side, and I want to hear from people on the Kick side, and I want to hear everyone. So tag me in the chats and let me know your opinions on the subject. Okay, Keanu Cream says, I like Kick. Well, why do you like Kick? What do you like about Kick that you think is better or worse than YouTube? All right. Sambuca says, I personally like to be able to jump around in the video in the live feed, and Kick that doesn't work. Well, there you go. That's a benefit of watching on YouTube.
And there you go. Another bingo complete.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Tyler says Kick pays more than YouTube. Well, here's what you got to understand. Kick
pays a higher percentage than YouTube. But if Phil has far more people on YouTube than he does on Kick, then he will still be making more on YouTube. You got to bear in mind as well the historical amount of ad revenue that Phil Burnell will still create and have. You know, to fucking, so the memberships across 3 channels, the contributions across 3 channels, the live stream contributions as well, the ad revenue across those channels too. Phil still makes a whole bunch of fucking money. Like, you know, $3.5 grand, $4 grand, sometimes $5 grand on YouTube each month across those 3 channels. Kick, he only has 100 regular viewers right now, and it's also just starting or whatever. But yeah, even though Phil would take a bigger cut of the pie, it's not a very big fucking pie right now.
Kick, all right, pays for the subs, but that's all they have right now. Maybe long term, if Kick added more, like if it had super chats or something like that. But I feel like the subs there's going to be a limit to how well subs are going to work, right? I don't know how, you know what I mean? I just don't know. Or maybe they won't. Maybe it's not. There will never be a limit. I don't know. And I'm going to be honest with Kick as well. All right. I feel like with Kick, there is a risk involved. All right. Like, for example, YouTube is not going to go anywhere. YouTube has been around forever. They're going to be around as long as Google wants.
Well, there's no guarantee of that, to be honest. Like, you don't know that. I mean, like, it is ignorant to assume that these big massive websites are always going to be around. MySpace was the biggest website in the goddamn planet at one point in time, and that went away very quickly, it seemed. Out of fucking nowhere. I just seemed to fucking vanish overnight practically. But at one point in time, MySpace was the biggest website on the planet. You know, it's hard to imagine anything that plays on YouTube, but it's ignorant to say it's always going to be there. But it's not, though.
Wants them to be around. Google is pretty much immune to any kind of financial risk or problems, right?
No, actually, because there was something recently in the news about Google and potentially having their... Hold on. Let me find the article. But there's something in the news about Google having like the assets split up essentially to stop them having like... I don't know. I'm trying to... Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Where was it I found this? I seen this article about Google losing and potentially getting things split up, whatever. Yeah, it was a few days ago. The Financial Times. There we go. Hold on. I'll just click on this. So, here we go. The Financial Times. Google breakup could turn big tech into medium tech. The Department of Justice recommendations show how far a government is willing to go to shift the balance of power. Antitrust campaigners are determined to prove that there is no such thing as too big to break up. On Tuesday, the US government suggested that Google, a $2 trillion company, could be split apart. This, according to the DOJ, is one way to put an end to its monopoly in online search. And also it means that a part of that is YouTube. You know? Google's parent company Alphabet accounts for more than 4% of the main S&P 500 stock market index. But yeah, as I said though, if that comes into fruition, if that actually happens, who knows what it could mean for YouTube? I mean, Google might sell it off at one point. We don't know. It depends how profitable or not profitable it will be for them. And over time that's changed as well. And remember, YouTube at times, in terms of making money on YouTube, the way it creates money has changed. Ad revenue has drastically fucking changed over the years. And if something is not profitable for the people who own it anymore, there's no guarantee they're going to keep that platform. So it's completely ignorant for Phil just to assume, oh, YouTube's going to be around forever. It's too big to fail. Nothing is too big to fail.
Giant, they're insanely wealthy. They're not going anywhere. So, you know, making content on YouTube, as long as you don't violate the rules and get in trouble, you're pretty safe, correct? Kick,
Nope.
quite frankly, is based on cryptocurrency. And Kick is kind of a cool experiment that's been going on for 2 years, but putting all...
Him talking about this kind of feels like drama. He's basically saying... he loves Kick right now, but he's not certain they're going to be around for long to kind of keep giving them money. So it feels like this is borderline drama content.
Burger.
I'm taking it.
All your eggs in one basket like that is probably a humongous risk. Someone who's only on Kick is taking a wild gamble. Right now, perhaps, you're making a ton of money. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be there forever, right? There's a market that's going to fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really curious about how that's going to work. All right, I really am. Like, does it make sense to trust a business like that? Because exactly, they could end up like Mixer. You're right. Mixer looked good and promising at first, and it fell apart at the seams, right? So there's a big risk involved. And
I mean, when you think about it, any company that is kind of competition towards YouTube is going to be a risk. Because is there room for multiple to be around? Twitch was a massive fucking website for streamers, and it still is a big website for streamers, but its reputation has fucking gone massively downhill. It's still a popular website to fucking use for streaming, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things where it's like Twitch, Amazon own it, but they kind of lose money, so will it still be around? Amazon might just say, you know what, I don't want this anymore, we're losing tons of money, fuck it. But Dailymotion, Vimeo, and these are other platforms that have tried to compete with YouTube, and they kind of didn't manage to fucking they're around and they exist, but they're very small potatoes compared to YouTube and the massive monopoly they have on the market for videos, for sharing videos and all that, you know. And it's like one of those things where, what does Kick offer that YouTube can't? You know, what is special? What is differential? What makes Kick stand out compared to YouTube? For Kick to be allowed to stand on its own fucking 2 feet and be, yeah, we're fucking fine, we're okay, we can manage, we can compete, and we can do better than these guys, whatever. It's like, it's one of those things.
And honestly, no matter what, I'm going to continue to make content on YouTube, just so you guys know. YouTube is always going to be where I archive stuff. But there was a time, if you remember, when I only streamed on Twitch, and then all the videos were archived on YouTube. Now, I've spent 3.5 years building my YouTube presence, and I've gotten an increase in viewers, an increase in subs. I'm on the upward trend. I'm actually starting to show up in YouTube search again, right? If all of a sudden I were to say, well, I decided I'm just going to stream on Kick, that could put a giant stake in the heart of all of that effort that I just worked on for 3.5 years. And again, what happens if...
See, notice here, it stopped being about we. So when Phil's talking about, you know, the success and the accomplishments, it's no longer a case of we did this, we did that. It's I did that. So when he's looking for help, and he's looking for fucking people to rally around him, it's a we situation. But when he's talking about all the fucking things that were already accomplished, it turns into an I. Listen to him again.
All of a sudden I were to say, well, I decided I'm just going to stream on Kick, that could put a giant stake in the heart of all of that effort that I just worked on for 3.5 years. And again, what happens if something goes wrong? You know what I'm saying? And I put all my efforts into moving my entire viewer base for streams onto Kick, and then Kick goes under for some reason. Or Kick says, well, sorry, we got to reduce what we pay. We got to do this, we got to do that, we got to change, right? And that would suck, you know, working my butt off, and then just to have it kind of like snap.
Did Phil just get flashbombed? What the fuck was that? Did you see that white flash?
We got to do this, we got to do that, we got to change, right? And that would...
What the hell? There's a paparazzi turned up at his home. Like, how long does it last? What the hell? Oh my goodness. The corner demon just spawned into existence.
Suck, you know, working my butt off, and then just to have it kind of like stab me. So
working my butt off, not our butts off. So yeah, Phil. So as I said, it's always like this. When it comes to people like Phil Burnell, this is like a very, this is a very clear narcissistic trait. You know what I mean? Where it's like when they need help, when they really need help, and they need it more than ever. It's not about them fucking doing whatever they can to fucking make it happen and make it work. It's we can do this, our effort, our, you know, hard work or whatever. And Jasper in the blinds again. Oh, it's certainly fucking blind as Phil. That was fucking bizarre.
It's a scary thought, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, all right? I want to qualify for all of the stuff on this site, okay? But at this point, I am not in any way confident to move my business over to Kick full time for streaming. I'm just not, okay? Maybe I coach him for a while, and I see how stuff goes, and if it goes well for a while, then I trust it more. But right now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really trusting it. Okay, you know? And I hope you guys understand that. This is not a slight on Kick. This is not a slight on the people on Kick who are watching me right now. Dude, I've been in this game for 16 years, right? There's been one staple in the 16 years that I've done this, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, that's it. They're the only one that's been there the entire time. I've seen ups and downs. I've seen other companies try to compete with YouTube and fail and go away, right? Companies like Blip TV that at one point were supposed to be the competitor and then they failed. And then you have Twitch, right? Which is supposedly the biggest streaming site. And look at what's happening with them right now. They're floundering, they're falling, they're failing, and people are leaving in droves to go to all these other services, right? You got other competitors that are trying to hang. It just seems to me like YouTube is the one unchanging, unflinching entity of content creation that's not going anywhere, right? So I just don't feel like moving my streaming business entirely to Kick makes sense at this point. What I will say is this: if I get a new streaming and capture PC, and now I can use
Give me your money. Give me your money.
and now I can stream at 8,500 kilobits per second, but it looks just as good as it did when I was streaming at 15,000, then there's like nothing wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong at all. It'll all be fine. So I guess we're gonna have to see how things go. But for now, let's play it out over the course of this month. All right, I'm gonna co-stream, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna hopefully learn. Like Oren sent me this email. I'm hoping this will let me even fix some of the problems or the shortcomings I'm having on YouTube
Who
right now.
fucking cares?
And we'll go from there. Okay. So there you go. Now let's see what else people are saying. Ayagago on YouTube says the UN signed a pact for a single currency in the world, and cryptocurrencies are going to disappear in a short time. No, sir, I don't think so. I don't think that's true. Nosy Real Live says if the expansion helps you, Kick is all right, but the support seems better than YouTube. However, trolls living more on Kick. You're right. Kick will always be more out of control with the trolling and everything, right?
Oh, I think the YouTube chat froze on the screen. Give me a second till I'll try and fix that. I didn't realise that. I'll do settings. I don't know why it keeps doing it. It keeps doing it for some reason. How YouTube chat on the screen just fucking freezes up. And I don't know why it does it. Very odd. But that should be it fixed now. There we go, there we go. And fixed, apart just fixed in time. We have 100 likes according to Sunny. We have 100 likes on the bingo stream. Thank you to you guys. I mean, I think Sunny was one of many people trying to encourage everyone to like the stream. I think I've seen a few of you guys aggressively demanding 100 likes. You know what I mean? I think Vega was doing it as well, and MRC as well, wasn't it, guys? Thank you very much for liking the stream. 100 likes. Not only does that give us a free space for the bingo card, but it means we also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Jasper? Look him up. Good cat. That's been a wee while since we've seen that animation. Goodness me. Good stuff indeed. Thank you guys for liking the stream. 100 likes, that gives us a free space. And as things stand, we have 2 free spaces. One for likes and one for Phil begging profusely. But we're still like 4 away from a full house. So fingers crossed we can get there. Is it 4 away from a full house? It is. Okay, yeah.
For sure. So FYI, all right, on Kick, there's some special things that they do. There's things called VIP badges, and what it is you can gift 100
Give me your
VIP
money.
badges
Give me your money.
to whoever you decide to give them to, and it's allowed on Kick. You just do it however you want. So I announced anyone who gives 25 subs on my Kick channel, I will give one of those badges. Okay, so already I think we have four people did the 25 sub bomb, and I gave them the VIP badges. So there's still like 96 VIP badges available on Kick to be earned. And by the way, those are permanent, right?
Give me your money.
Those are
Give me
actual
your money.
permanent badges. All right. Now there's also another tier of badges that are called OGs. These are more supposed to be like for people who like you really trust or really your close friends. And those I'm probably never gonna give out for anything like, oh, you gifted subs or something like that. Maybe there will be some exceptions. I gave out one to Heat Mania, and the reason being he was sitting here all day Friday when I had my day off and I was doing that best of DSP Classic stream. He sat here all day modding. Well, I couldn't be here. And that
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Fuck
is
you and your friends.
incredible that he did that, and he donated his time to do that. So because he did that, I gave him the first OG badge ever. He's the only one who has it on the channel right now. Okay? So that's cool stuff that you can add, over time on Kick, and that's a cool way to reward people and also kind of incentive. People want to have those exclusive badges and everything, right?
Nope.
Excuse me. Okay. Now people are saying, I want the OG badge. I want the OG badge.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. All right. So guys, that's what's going on right now. All right. I hope that you guys are enjoying. Right now, viewership has increased. Guys, we got 72 likes on YouTube. Let's get that to 100 likes. And on the YouTube side of stuff, guys, let's get some support. We got $4 of super chat.
Give me your
5
money.
memberships,
Give me
and
your
1
money.
tip. Let's do better on the YouTube side. Let's not have the Kick guys make an embarrassment out of us, shall we? Let's get some YouTube side support as well today. And thank you guys so very much for that. Okay. I want to see new people on the leaderboard. A new person to unthrown Game Kicker and a new person to unthrown Monty Mole here. All right? Cool. Okay, so that's what's going on. Now, there really is nothing else going on today. Like, I don't have any game news or anything to discuss. So what I'd like to do is just open up the chat. Since we have 2 chat rooms running right now, I'd like to open up the chat and see what you guys want to discuss today. Please tag me in the chat. Let's see what you want to chat about. We'll have some discussions going and go from there. And if we end up that, you know, kind of dies down or whatever, then we'll probably go ahead and start the react show. But let's see what you guys want to talk about. Invu asked, do I feel overwhelmed juggling both YouTube and Kick? In reality, no. It doesn't seem like that much more big of a deal to me at all. Like, yeah, there's 2 chat rooms going, but it's not like they're flying by and I can't read them or anything. You know, I've only got, I mean, I say only, I'm not ungrateful or whatever. I got about 200 something viewers on YouTube. I got 120 something on Kick. It's not like the chat room's going like this because I have 2,000 in each window or anything. It's pretty easy to track it. What about Ubisoft trying to go private? Oh, we talked about that last week, Arrow Squirrel. Basically the Guillemot family ran their company into the ground. And it's just a stupid thing. And, you know, I'll be honest, I don't think that Yves Guillemot being in charge of the company is helping anything. He's too out of touch with the common gamer.
Why does he insist on saying his name in that bizarre way? I mean, he can't help himself but just fucking, like, Frenchify it up, you know? Yves Guillemot. I don't know. It's so weird. He just can't help himself.
And if they sell, it might do better, except that they're talking about selling to Tencent, and Tencent is not a good company. So, I don't know how they think that's going to save their... Let's sell to a worse company, right? Probably not going to save the company, just saying. Bono Semo says, make your money. Make that money, pimp. Can I have a Kick Chat overlay so people on YouTube know what Kick is saying? No. Arrow Squirrel just gifted 5 more memberships to the community on YouTube.
Fuck you. Oh my god. Like, can we have a Kick Chat overlay so we can see what I'm saying? And no. Phil hates it when his chat is on screen because it basically fucking counters his own fucking narrative. If Phil's trying to fucking say chat's going crazy, and you can see from a detractory stream that the chat was not going crazy, then oh, Phil hates that. Phil absolutely fucking cannot stand, you know, being contradicted in that fucking manner. And also, Phil very at risk of doing this, his Austrian dictator pose. A wee bit higher up, and that would be very sus.
YouTube. Congrats to the 5 people who just received those. Thank you so much, Arrow Squirrel, for supporting the YouTube side of things today. I really appreciate that. Would I turn off YouTube ads? No. Have I considered investing in a rock?
Well, just a straight answer. But you don't get ads on Kick. There's no ads on Kick. And the YouTube guys are like, can we not have ads either? And I was like, no. Fuck you. I want those fucking... What a greedy piece of shit. What an absolutely what an absolute greedy piece of shit. Even the live streams, can you turn off the ads for live streams? No. I want more money.
Rocking chair? No. Did I see the tower catch the SpaceX rocket? No, I did not. What would a $1,500 goal be? I have no idea. We'd have to talk about it.
We'd have to talk about it. I'll have 2 burgers.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Oh, your name is I Envy You, not Invu? Okay, I Envy You. Gotcha. Kogi says they're not selling. They're trying to buy more. I don't understand that. That's not what the story said. 6-star Juzzy, nice name, says, you would think these companies can make better phone apps. Watching streams on mobile is the norm. I know. To this day, the apps are the worst way to watch anything. They just are. The YouTube app is shit. The Twitch app is shit. And the Kick app is not very good. They all have these big shortcomings. They lag up. They crap up. The chat will disappear. The chat will fuck up.
I love how, because he's new on Kick and he's trying to get their approval, he didn't want to say it was shit. He thinks it's shit as well, but he didn't. I don't want to piss these guys off. It's not very good. Listen to that shit. Look at him being careful. He's being very careful with his words when it comes to Kick in case they fucking deny him the possibility to get more money because of his fucking narrative.
The apps are the worst way to watch anything. They just are. The YouTube app is shit. The Twitch app is shit. And the Kick app is not very good. They all have these big shortcomings. They lag up. They crap up. The chat will disappear. The chat will fuck up. Things will desync. It's bizarre that, you know, and the weirdest part about all of this, because a lot of you don't know this, you know, I've been in the YouTube game for 16 years, okay? YouTube channel pages used to be amazing. So you know how you have on Facebook, you have this amazing social page with all this personal shit about yourself, or even in like the old MySpace pages and shit like that from back in the day. That's how YouTube used to be. YouTube used to have these insanely cool customizable pages. You could have custom backgrounds, custom coloring. All the segments were completely customizable. You could have a schedule over here. You could have a running commentary and chatting with your fans here. You could have highlighted videos from other people here, then your own playlist here. It was your own thing. So everyone's YouTube page looked incredibly unique, and a lot of people used it as like a social media page that they could connect with their viewers. Then one day YouTube said, we want this to load on a phone. So it's all gone. Literally.
Hey, siege mode.
Burger.
5 in a row.
That's concerning. The entire site is gone. Instead, now everyone's page looks like a fucking shitty textbook page from like a college textbook. It's white. It's just not good. They fucked it up. I don't know what they were thinking with that, quite frankly. But here we are, over a decade later, and the mobile versions still aren't very good. The mobile versions are limited. Like right now on my phone, I still can't do all the stuff that I can do on my desktop, so I can't run my business from my phone. I would like to, but I can't. It's so limited. You have to go to the desktop to do certain things, which is very annoying. Soul Potato. 17 months as a member on YouTube. Just hope you continue to stream on YouTube in the future. Like I said, right now I have absolutely no plans whatsoever to stop streaming on YouTube. None. Zero. Right now, I want to qualify for everything I can qualify for on Kick. What maybe the first goal is to get a better streaming and capture PC so I can use the better encoders.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
But I have no intention of stopping streaming on YouTube right now. Okay? It complements the flavor perfectly.
Who fucking
Yes, Ava Cowboy
cares?
fan, your videos are in the randomized playlist for the React show. I've confirmed it. Okay. I received a $1 tip.
From a troll.
Do permanent lifetime YouTube bans apply to Kick? The thing is, there's so many people.
Oh, that is an interesting question. Do permanent YouTube bans apply to Kick? We want to know who is banned within like 30 seconds or showing up on Kick. The well-known detractor, Mr. Ludicrous. Yeah, so I guess Phil will just ban people regardless of who they are. Doesn't matter what they do in the stream, but if Phil recognises the name and doesn't like it, banned.
On YouTube and on Kick right now, it's impossible to tell who's who. So I know for a fact that there's people who were banned on YouTube that tried to go to Kick, and some of them got rebanned and some of them didn't. All right, listen, I'm not here to be someone's father or some kind of fucking like chat police and try to remember, did I ban this person like 6 months to a year ago on YouTube? Should that carry over to my Kick chat?
Hold on a second. Oh, DSP just finished his YouTube stream apparently, so the reactor's going to start soon. I see what you're saying there, but I cannot deny the chance to get a good thumbnail.
Police and try to remember.
You can definitely tell the quality's gone lower. Look how much more pixely it is. This is ridiculous from Phil. I mean, it doesn't matter what can I do, what I do for the free streams. Jesus, man. I guess we're in kind of potato quality for a while until Phil stops free streaming it on both. But yeah, it's just, this is nothing I can do about this. This is Phil lowering his fucking quality for the sake of making more money. Phil has sacrificed the viewer's experience for financial gain. There's no other way to put it. Oh, Jesus. Remember how proud he was of how things looked so much better in his content or whatever, and now it's just potato-style quality. Well, let me throw that in the member Discord. And remember, good luck doing something with that. I know it's not fantastic quality, but good luck doing anything with that. Potato-style image.
Did I ban this person like 6 months to a year ago on YouTube? Should that carry over to my Kick chat? You know, right now I'm just trying to stream and make content for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that a ban necessarily carries over, but at the same time, if it's someone who I recognize who is an asshole, I'm probably just going to reban them, right? Harry the White, 2 months as a member on YouTube. Can we get the thin ice emoji on Kickstarter? So here's the deal. I had a whole bunch of emotes ready to go, and when I went to add them, Kick only allows a 30x30 aspect ratio emote. So I had like a ton of emotes that I couldn't use on Kick because they were bigger. So I have to get them resized, and I think they're in the process of being resized right now. And once they're resized...
Phil, why couldn't you resize them? Everyone has Microsoft Paint. You know? There was nothing stopping you from resizing it yourself, you lazy bastard.
Then I can add those missing ones to Kick. So I still have a bunch more emotes that I can add to Kick that aren't there yet, but I have to get them resized first, okay?
John Doe is saying that Andy Worski, one half of Kino Casino, has blocked a shitload of detractors regardless of interactive or not. I don't think I'm one of them. Like, I checked before, like a few days ago, and I don't think I'm one. Although then again, I don't often, like, conversate with them. Like, I checked before, we'll see again. I don't think I've never talked to them or messaged them or whatever. I don't really interact with them at all. So, it'd be strange if I, you know, even the Kino guys in general don't really talk about them much anyway, so yeah. But there definitely are some detractors who have been, just sort of got distracted by Nerdbrew. Or he's probably thinking about our women. That idiot won't get a burger because it's not on DoorDash. Get scammed. Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, yeah, Andy Worski and what have, yeah, who knows? I mean, fucking, it's quite ironic that the people who are all about fucking just say whatever you want, whatever, what's the big fucking deal? It's like Razin. They are quite as thin-skinned as Phil is at times, I guess, with the massive amount of blocking on Twitter that goes on. I guess they can't handle. It's bizarre. So they block some people who they've never talked to, or whatever. It's just it makes you wonder why they block them in the first place. Who fucking knows?
No, you're not allowed to talk about Derek in either chat because Derek is in the past.
Derek was mentioned. Oh, you're not allowed to talk about Derek. Why no? Why? Why, Phil? That's not very based of you.
No, you're not allowed to talk about Derek in either chat because Derek is in the past. No one's fucking talking about him besides mentally stunted idiots. There's no reason to bring up shit from the past that's dealt with and done with. I don't ever want to hear the fucking name again. And if you say it, I'm gonna personally pull out my ASCII code e-penis, slap you across the face, and permanently ban you from every chat. So shut the fuck up about it, okay?
Cool. Oh, Phil, but why? But why? I thought Derek was your friend. Derek did nothing wrong on your streams whatsoever. He always behaved himself impeccably. And he was always a model part of the community, according to you. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. A reminder to everyone, in case I've forgotten, that Kino Casino essentially had to blackmail Phil into banning Derek, or else they would have withdrawn their support. And when that potential, threat was put over Phil's head, he's like, okay, he's gone. He's history.
Cool.
What the fuck? John Doe says it's not new for Warski. He did the exact same thing during the IBS era when people brought up the aim thingy, all the shit. What the hell is the IBS era? The irritable bowel syndrome era? What the hell is IBS? I don't know what era that is. I've never heard of it.
There you go. At least that's now official, and everyone understands, okay?
Oh, internet blood sports. Oh, well, it shows you how fucking out of touch I am, I guess. I genuinely, the first thing I thought of when I saw IBS was irritable bowel syndrome. Boomer alert, I guess.
Okay.
And now I'm seeing so much clearer as I sit here staring into Dark Dave's mirror and all of my fears and all that I see. The raw DSP.
Does anyone know how those founder badges work on Kick? Because I was told there were only 10, but I swear there's like 25 or more people who have them, and I can't find anything on Kick that says anything about founder badges in the chat or anything. So, I don't know how anyone even earns them. I don't know if there's any left or if they're all given out. That I don't understand. Will I get a chance to play Metaphor? No. Again, I want to play Metaphor, but I streamed 12 hours of Metaphor, and I couldn't get 200 viewers, and I couldn't get anyone to support it. All right? I gave it an honest try. I really did. So I don't know why anyone would be upset that I'm not playing Metaphor. I gave it a chance, and I couldn't get people to show up for it, right? Now, some people are like, well, what about now that you're streaming on Kick? Well, right now, I'm juggling Dragon Ball, Silent Hill 2, and Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, along with WWE Champions and wedging in fighting games. I'm good right now. All right? I'm good. Perhaps Metaphor, long term, we would give it another shot. I don't know. Right now, we're not doing anything, right?
Dist Optimist tipped £1. It's not Phil's PC. After the briefest research, to stream at 1080p you need a bare minimum of 5 Mbps of bandwidth, not including audio. So if he's doubling that, it means he is pushing the limits of his connection.
According to what Phil said, he was down to 8, though. He knocked down to 8,000. Although, is it possible that Restream is doing like 4 in each? I don't even fucking know. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Jesus, man, who knows what Phil fucking does with his fucking crap? As 8,000 is 1080p. Although you say that, but isn't the bingo stream 1080p? This bingo stream you guys are watching right now, isn't that 1080p? Because I stream this at 5,000 kilobytes per second. You know, so yeah. Okay, I guess that. So yeah. There you go. So I'm like bare minimum when it comes to like the quality. Yeah, I'm like between 6 and 8 is normal. Yeah. In the past, I had it higher, but it was causing some issues, whatever. So I thought, you know, to try and cut out buffering issues or drop frames, or whatever, I made it like quite low on purpose. You know what I mean? It was just one of these kind of things that Profit helped me troubleshoot back in the past, or whatever. I probably could get away with doing it a bit higher, you know, But yeah, it's just one of those things where I just kind of kept it the way it is, and it seems to kind of work for the most part, you know. But yeah, I just keep it quite low, just so to try and cut out potential issues, because it's like, yeah, quality. I mean, I try and the quality of the content is not with the visuals, put it this way, you know, especially the main fucking visual is Phil Burnell on the screen.
I'm good right now. All right, I'm good. Perhaps Metaphor, long term, we would give it another shot. I don't know. Right now, we're not doing anything. Right now, we're playing the games I'm playing. I want to finish Silent Hill 2 and Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster this week, because when the 25th hits, we've got multiple new releases again, right? On the 25th, hold on. I don't know why I opened my email. That's not where I keep my lists. That was stupid. So on October 25th, we've got both Sonic X Shadows Generations and Call of Duty Black Ops 6, right? And then I think Alan Wake's DLC is somewhere in here, but for some reason I didn't write it down. Unless Alan Wake's DLC just doesn't have a date yet. But I know that's coming up this month too. So I basically need to finish up with, at the very least, both Silent Hill 2 and Dead Rising by the 25th. I don't know how long Dragon Ball is, but we're going to try to, you know, see how far we get with that too. Ugh. Excuse me. Woo. No, I'm not going to start drinking. You're out of your mind. Founders badges for when a person subs to the channel that's new. There are either 25 or 100 of them available, and they never go away or are non-expiring. Well, I guess now we have to figure it out, because I have 25 paid members, legit paid members now, I believe. Let me check.
Who fucking cares?
Yes, right now I have exactly 25 active subscriptions for people who paid themselves. The only way we would know if all of the founders are gone is if one other person were to become a subscriber on Kick right now and pay for themselves. Not a gift, but a paid. Then the 26th person would see if they could still become a founder, and then we know if I only have 25 or 500. But that's the only way to know.
Give me your money.
I can't even see them. I don't see founder badges at all anywhere. Yeah. Abe Cowboy fan, what you misunderstand is that I was getting bot viewed a week or two ago on YouTube. A troll, no exaggeration. My trolls are...
Hold on. We're still getting blamed for this?
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We're still getting blamed for this, even though there's no benefit whatsoever for a fucking troll to fucking death to Phil Burnell, and it's far more likely that one of his fucking audience members would fucking do it to try and help Phil's numbers get boosted, to try and fucking engage, you know, help his engagement out in the fucking YouTube algorithm.
What you misunderstand is that I was getting bot viewed a week or two ago on YouTube. A troll, no exaggeration. My trolls are so dumb. Like, seriously, they're this slow. And this is not me trying to, like, make fun of them. They're actually this slow. They paid money to have bots come on my channel and inflate my views.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Even though it doesn't affect you whatsoever, I don't get in trouble for it. It doesn't help or hurt my channel. It literally just changes a view count number. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. I don't get views for it. I don't get paid for it. I don't get in trouble for it. It's stupidity. All right?
I would actually disagree with that, Phil. If your streams, your live streams are suddenly showing you having like 10,000 viewers or 100,000 fucking viewers live watching you right now, however, that would naturally make the neutral viewer who are browsing YouTube right now to what streams to watch, that would make them think, I wonder what's happening there. Why is this stream so popular? And it would actually increase your engagement. The most logical explanation is, if it's not Phil doing it himself, of course, it's one of his fans trying to help boost his engagement. There is nothing whatsoever that makes sense that an attractor would do this to hurt Phil, because it makes no sense. It's just, what point? What? No, it makes... It's easy though. It's easy for Phil to just fucking point and blame us, you know, the boogeyman, the eternal fucking boogeyman, the fucking detractors, whatever. There's no evidence whatsoever the detractors are doing it. But I'm just saying the most likely explanation is one of Phil's fans is trying to help his streams out. Which is why they do that. That's far more likely for the reasons I've given. Brian's asking, did I get up at any point to close the curtains due to the sun? Not yet. No.
Right? So they're incredibly stupid. So they did this for like 2 weeks straight. They kept doing it on YouTube, and it did absolutely nothing. All they did was waste their own time and money because they're that dumb. So when you were watching Metaphor and all of a sudden it said I had 1,000 viewers, they were all fake. In reality, at most I got for Metaphor was around 200 viewers. That was it.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
All right, by the way, we are at 79 likes on YouTube, guys, with almost 300 viewers. Let's get that to 100 likes, all right? Whoever hasn't clicked like on YouTube, please click the like button if you're enjoying the podcast. Let's get some engagement going. And again, let's get someone to unseat Game Ticker as the top super chatter and Money Mo's top tipper. We haven't had anything in that regard in about an hour. Let's get those fixed. Let's get those changed, right? I appreciate all the support on the Kick side this morning, everyone. Thank you so much over there. So let's get some stuff on YouTube going, all right?
Acid level's much higher than most people's, and so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible.
Would I ever try to golf? Nah, probably not. Not too interested in that.
Golf? With an A and a H?
I'm sure people are going to be asking me questions about it.
Monty Mole, what did you get? He says he went and grabbed some snacks to eat during the show. What did you grab? What are you gonna eat?
Who fucking cares?
I'm good. I had the homemade breakfast burritos that my wife makes. I had one of those this morning. Those are so good. Oh man, now I'm full. They're big too. They're big burritos, like this big. Super good. You think it's funny how I pronounce golf? That's how I say it. Where I came from in Connecticut, everyone says golf. That's just how we say it. How are you supposed to say it? Golf? I say golf. Everyone says golf in Connecticut.
My hand is completely covered in sauce.
When am I doing stuff with Kino Casino again? That's a good question, and we're working on it. But once we know, you know. That's simple. Once we figured it out, you will be in the know about it.
Basically, once they decided what they want to do with a little fucking pet, then that's what will happen. But it's not up to Phil, it's up to them.
Because obviously we want you to watch it, don't we? There you go. There you go. Hey, Cowboy fan, you're late. You missed the whole conversation earlier. Right now, I'm co-streaming to 2 places, and I'm not going to go exclusive anywhere. So no worries there. You don't have to worry about, oh no, Phil's going to stop streaming one place. Phil's going to stop uploading one place. No, I'm co-streaming, and it seems to be working nicely early on here. I'm not changing my methodology in that, so you don't have to worry about it at all. Crisps, or as we refer to them, chips, Monster Munch. What is Monster Munch? I've never heard of that. Is that a flavor of chip of some brand?
It's a brand of crisp or chips. You know, in the UK we call them crisps, of course, but they're a brand. You know, kind of like how Quavers are a type of, you know, crisp as well, whatever. But Monster Munch, yeah, you could. Monster Munch are pretty decent. You know, they're quite a solid crisp in my opinion. You know, what I mean, they're pretty decent.
There's something. Don't know what that is. Controversial question. What are my thoughts on Chris Benoit? How dare you ask me controversial questions? I would never in a million years answer a controversial question. Yeah, right.
Interesting number.
Listen. Up until the moment that we all found out about what had happened with Chris Benoit, everyone loved Chris Benoit. They thought that he was an amazing wrestler with over-the-top, you know, skill in the ring. Most people who knew him outside of the ring also loved this guy, right? So the fact that such a shocking, horrible, awful, heinous thing happened, right? People were blown away. I mean, you can, I think, all right, you can respect the work someone did, but you don't have to like the person after the fact. The fact,
and that's always going to be a very controversial take, of course. You know what I mean? But it's like, can people always separate the art from the artist? You know, is it even possible? You know, it's one of those kind of bizarre things which is always like controversial. Some people feel he should be able to do that. Some people feel like he shouldn't be able to do it. It's like, where do you draw the line? How far does that go? You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it is a very controversial fucking topic, of course. Also, by the way, you know how Phil says Yves Guillemot, you know, and he always says Guillemot in a very odd way. For some reason, I just say Ben. When I hear Chris Benoit, I just say the name odd. I go Chris Benoit. I always go weird in the wah for some reason, like fucking Crash Bandicoot making that strange noise.
The fact that he did a heinous act, murdered his family and himself, is completely unforgivable, awful. No one's ever going to say, wow, what a great guy, right?
Actually, you know, I remember. So the WWE pulled it, by the way, right? You know, so when this happened, when the news came out that Benoit had died, and there was no details as to yet what happened, the WWF at the time, obviously they're called WWF at the time, they cancelled their live show, and instead they had a special tribute show to Chris. And obviously this is before they knew the details, you know, but it was very hastily put together thing where it's like, oh, let's show a couple of his best matches or whatever, you know what I mean, and have some people saying like nice things about him, you know, and then it got found out, oh wait a second, oh shit, this guy did something absolutely fucking horrible, you know, and yeah, they kind of regretted that. Yeah, for sure. And Diablo says, check Discord, I've sent a video of what Paul Heyman said. To be fair, I've shown that as well, to be fair, on Bingo before. I'll show it again, you know. But click the wrong thing, hold it 2 seconds. I hate it when I try and click one thing, but I click something different and it opens up something different randomly. But yeah, I have played this video before, to be fair, on Bingos. But I will happily play it again. We'll wait until Phil finishes his point, and then I'll play what Paul Heyman said. But we'll get through Phil's thing first.
But the wrestling work he did, right, was crazy good. The work he did in the ring. If you respect that art form, that's what it is. It's not really a sport. It's an art form. It's hard for you to like. It's very hard because you want to separate it. But how do you? How do you separate an amazing body of work from a murderer, a multiple murderer, right? Fucked up. It's a fucked up situation, but that's my feeling. Like, I used to really like him as a wrestler. I didn't know the guy personally, but I really, really liked him as a wrestler. But man, what a vile person, you know? You gotta wonder what would have caused him to do that. A lot of people say it was the concussions and stuff. Maybe it was. Maybe.
Well, yeah, didn't they fucking examine his fucking head, and they had like, all those like diving headbutts he fucking done, like changed the fucking, like, you know, his brain essentially. It was all sorts of fucking messed up or something. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently that was a huge fucking factor. Like, I don't know how true that is. I'm not sure, but I remember something like that. You know.
Who knows, right? It's kind of a moot point. It doesn't even matter what caused it. It just messed up that it happened, you know?
That's Phil's take, okay? That's Phil's take on it. Paul Heyman. Let's get Paul Heyman's take on it, you know? That's sent to me by Diablo. Only 2 minutes long.
Who's saying my boy? Why? Why? Yeah, you can admire his work all you want, but you know what? You can admire his work all you want, but I'll give you my take on it. Since you want to keep on yelling out my boy, 3 people died in that house that night. 3, I don't care about CTE. 3 people died in that house that night. Only 1 person had the choice behind it. The other 2 didn't have a choice to die. So if that's your boy, fuck you. As a performer, amongst the 5 greatest I've ever seen in my entire life. As a performer, loved having him in ECW, was going to make him the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, was going to put him in a feud with Eddie Guerrero that would have carried us. The very first pay-per-view was going to be Sabu versus Taz, Tommy Dreamer versus Raven, Chris Benoit versus Eddie Guerrero. If we had gone on pay-per-view in '96, that would have been our first pay-per-view. So as a talent, remarkable. As a human being, I don't care about CTE. I don't care what the reasons are. Nancy and Daniel had no option. He did. Fuck him.
So that was Paul Heyman's take, you know, and also he knows him probably a lot better than Phil Burnell would ever do, you know what I mean? Jesus, But yeah, I mean, also, as I said, like, if you're watching wrestling back in that era, like I was as well, and times as well, like, he had some incredible matches, you know what I mean? He was an incredible performer, you know? And it's just one of those things where it's like, he was incredible at what he fucking did in the ring. And it's like, some of the feuds he had, you know what I mean? Him and Kurt Angle as well had some incredible fucking wrestling matches, because the 2 of them were incredible wrestlers. Obviously, Kurt Angle probably the better, because he's Olympic gold medalist, you know what I mean? But yeah, but still though, it's incredible to have, you know, obviously he was very close to Eddie Guerrero as well, you know, and those 2 worked very well together. That's what I'm saying. But obviously, wrestling, especially, you know, in the 90s as well, there was not as much. There was a lot more risk taken back then from stars, and I guess, you know, and he put himself through a lot, you know what I mean? And obviously, yeah, apparently the brain scans or whatever showed he had like a fucking, it's like he was basically like an old person's brain with dementia or whatever, so all the headbutts he got taken or whatever. But yeah, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible what happened with everything that happened there. And like, if the protocols that are in place today, I think within wrestling in general, you probably won't see that sort of thing happen again, hopefully. You'd like to think not, because I think today the talent are cared for. So a lot of moves are kind of frowned upon now, and you know, you can't do certain moves anymore because primarily it's all about trying to do things as safe as possible. There's some superstars that are not very safe, that are doing what they do. Some stars have a reputation for being a bit unsafe sometimes. Bret Hart prides himself on never hurting anyone. Like Bret Hart is fucking always going to tell you that his one big, you know, the thing he's proud of more than anything else is that when he was wrestling for as long as he did, not one person was hurt because of him. You know, and he thinks that to be a great wrestler, you need to fucking make sure you're protecting the guy you're wrestling. You know, it's one of those things, and there's some people who are sometimes a bit risky. Ryback was notoriously pretty bad for that. That's why he got canned pretty fucking quickly, you know, from the wrestling. You know, his reputation went a bit downhill because he was hurting people all the goddamn time and and all that crap. Jesus, man. Ian Sorer is asking how the fuck is his highest contribution $2, but he's over 200 in goals. Ian, Phil is multi-streaming on Kick, by the way. And he's including Kick stuff as well. So yeah. He's on Kick at the same time. And he's been getting a whole bunch of memberships on Kick. So yeah, that's where most of the money's come from today. It's a new era, Ian. If you've been away for a few days, whatever, we have missed a lot. But yeah, he is now dual streaming on Kick at the same time, and he's doing his best to try and make the most of that situation and make as much money as possible across as many platforms as possible.
Everyone wants to know when the top 10 racist moments collab will happen. Again, when we know, you'll know. We are not withholding information from you. It's not like, yeah, we got it all planned, it's going to be great, but we're not going to tell anyone. Like, why would we do that? Right? Why would we have something that people want to see and then, you know, not freaking tell you, right? When we know, you'll know. You can relax. All right, everyone relax. Theodore says,
Is Phil having like an extended break? Because the podcast ended a long time ago, apparently. And usually Phil's live by now on his React stuff, but apparently he's taking forever.
I just finished the Outlast DLC, The Whistleblower. Do you have any horror games for me to try? If you haven't played it, play Visage. That's all I gotta say. Visage, man. Visage, some of Visage is insanely scary, and some of it isn't so scary. But I legit was creeped out by Visage. And I usually don't get creeped out by horror games, and when I played it a couple years ago, I really got creeped out and I liked it. So, here you go. How many seasons of Dexter did I watch? I watched it to the end of the original show's run.
I never got into Dexter, you know? It never appealed to me. There's some shows, I'm probably going to annoy some people by saying this. There are some shows that I tried to get into, and I couldn't get into, but I gave them a try. And Dexter was one of them, you know? But there's more. The Walking Dead. Watched the first episode, wasn't sold. I was like, nah, I don't really care. Breaking Bad is another one. And I know it gets better over time, but I just couldn't really get past the first episode or two. And yeah, that's like one of the all-time fucking classics, you know, but it's another one I've never properly fully watched, you know what I mean? But there's some shows, I know some shows have a good, you know, have a reputation and everything or whatever, you know what I mean, a long-standing reputation. But yeah, there's some shows I just never got into properly watching because it's hard to get by sometimes the first episode or two. BoJack Horseman, the Vega's asking, never watched it. Heard of it, never watched it. Didn't like the guy drinking water or trying to be a zombie. Yeah, that was odd that it was left in. And also a zombie that kind of looked at the guy when he was hiding under the car, and it didn't look like it was a zombie, it just looked like it was some sort of normal guy. It was a weird thing, yeah. They didn't really have it locked in, I think, in that very first episode, The Walking Dead. Also, the show grew arms and legs, you know what I mean, and it got better over time. And I've heard good things. The Walking Dead, the one thing The Walking Dead gets a lot of praise for is that as the show goes on, the zombies, you know, you can actually see them decay over time. Like, because the first time you see the zombies, they're kind of like fresh zombies because the things just started. So everyone's like a fresh zombie, and there's not a lot of decay to these zombies. But over the years goes by, over the seasons it goes by, the longer it goes on, the zombies all become more zombified, you know, because time has passed all that much, you know what I mean, and so they just decay more and more, which is a cool detail to have, in my opinion, you know what I mean. I like that kind of detail in shows like that, you know. Kind of adds a wee bit of authenticity to it, you know, it feels.
I didn't watch like the reboot shit that they did, but I watched it to the end of the original show's run.
Oh, poor NWO News. I was forced to watch Game of Thrones. Hey, what do you mean you were forced to? What do you mean you were forced to watch it? Like, you know, I left the fucking room or something. Forced to watch it. Let me guess. Significant other wanted to watch it with you or something. Game of Thrones. I liked most of it. They made you watch it in college a week. Oh, it's on, I see, roommates or whatever. To be fair, Game of Thrones, I liked everything apart from the final season. I wasn't a big fan of that final season. I think a lot of people would agree with that, to be fair. But so much of that show was quite good. But yeah, that final season and some of the decisions they made for what to do with some characters, nah, I'm not too sure. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. So Ned was at the end to me. When Ned Stark got his head cut, that's when things got interesting, in my opinion. You know, although Sean Bean dies and everything, it wouldn't be a Sean Bean thing if it didn't die. Like that's his go-to move in whatever show he's doing. I'm pretty sure he's the only person that's died in a fucking Muppets thing. like no one dies in a Muppets show, but Sean Bean somehow found a way to, I believe. He dies in everything. I don't think there's one thing he hasn't died in. Maybe what do you call it? National Treasure. I don't think he died in National Treasure. he got arrested by the police, however, but that was it essentially.
Can I do an interview with the guy that created ECT in Final Round? Oh yeah, I'm friendly with him. I forgot his name because I haven't done anything in FGC in over a decade. But he was super cool. I was very, very friendly with him back in the day. I attended Final Round several times there near the end of my my Street Fighter run, and he was incredibly accommodating, and he absolutely was a nice guy.
Who fucking cares?
Thank you to Monk for a £2 super chat. And honestly, that actually is a little bit more than Game Ticker. So, shit.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
How do you do a pound symbol on a keyboard? Does anyone know how to do a pound symbol?
For God's sake, who fucking cares? Also, I'm going to fucking make, I know, the goal, I need to make the fucking goal thing at the bottom bigger. I mean, Phil doesn't usually fill it out that much, in my defense. Phil doesn't usually fill it out all that way, which is why I had it the way I set up. I'm going to try and make it bigger so you can see the whole fucking thing with him zoomed in like that, but fuck me, man. Phil's trying to do the pound symbol on an American keyboard.
On a keyboard? I'd like to use the pound symbol, but I don't know how you do it.
Just type in LBS. That's a good compromise. And apparently live DSP right now is begging for tips and super chats. Even though he's made almost $200 today and $1,300 yesterday, he needs and wants more. It will never, ever, ever be enough.
Yes, Ren, I already have a Halloween costume set up for my Halloween marathon. For those who don't know, every single year I do a Halloween marathon on Halloween. It's an annual event that I've done like 8+ years in a row. Last year, I got the best costume I had ever got. It's like really nice, okay? And then I got COVID. And I got COVID the week of Halloween. By the time I recovered from COVID, we were already a week into November, and I had to cancel the whole thing. So I've had this costume for a year, and I cannot wait to wear it because I think you guys are going to love it. On the European Union keyboard, you have it on the 3-button. Yeah, in the United States, we have a $. We don't have a pound. That's the problem.
So it's a strange one because for a UK keyboard, okay, number 1, you hold shift, you can get an exclamation mark. Number 2, it's like a quotation mark. Number 3, 2 is also a euro symbol, bizarrely, but I think I have to fucking press something different for that. 3 is a pound, 4 is the dollar, and 5 is like a percentage, So I don't know what it's like though for American keyboards. I don't know what their 1 and 2s and 3s and 4s are or whatever, but for us, yeah, 3 is a pound sign and 4 is a dollar sign.
Like there's no pound button for me to type pound on the leaderboard. Is there a way to do it outside of that on this stupid American English keyboard? Google it and then just copy and paste the character.
Or ask someone in your chat to fucking send you a pound. Why can't Phil just copy and paste it from his chat? Like, he sees his YouTube chat, he could fucking paste a pound sign from the chat and just say thanks. Mine.
Yeah, $ is 4, 3, 4. $ is 4. Button 4 on an American keyboard anyway.
Then what's 3 on an American keyboard?
Why couldn't I stream with COVID? Because when I got COVID, my brain...
Oh, here we go. The brain swelling. Brace yourselves for the brain swelling. You are kidding me. The hashtag is number 3? No, in a UK keyboard, the hashtag is next to a return button on the right hand side. Like, on a UK, on a keyboard, on the right hand side, past the fucking letters or whatever, you got the colon button and the @ symbol as well. and you got like a right shift key and the return button. Right above that right shift button, you press that button for the hashtag. Like, what the hell was that? That's bizarre. It's weird to think of that, you know? But there you go, keyboards are different too, fucking knew. John Doe says, to be fair, his kid currently looks very swollen. Yeah, he's got big head syndrome because he got given a lot of fucking money. Yeah, and thanks, Sonny. That's the European. Yeah, I was quite aware I had the European keyboard. I'm probably because I'm in Europe. It just blows my mind though that the American keyboard has like. So like why? So hold on. I'm kind of cute. Nah, fuck it. I was gonna like Google US keyboards to see the differences, but at the end, who fucking cares? I'll check after the stream out of my own natural curiosity.
Swelled to the point where there were entire days that I could not do anything but lay in bed. The pain and the swelling was so bad in my head, I was like delirious. Like I was seeing sparkles and spots and shit. I couldn't have a coherent thought. I was like delirious for half the day, and I was popping and pumping anti-inflammatories to try to get the swelling down, and it was just so fucking bad. It was super bad.
Do you guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian.
Who fucking cares?
Let's see here. Yeah, getting COVID is getting hit by a bus. I would equate it to that, except the bus just keeps hitting you over and over. It keeps backing up and forward and backing up and forward over you, right? Sounds like multi-stream is working. Maybe kick exclusive to work for content with YouTube restrictions, says Mr. Jupel. I mean, you're right. Like someone already said, the React show that we're about to do today, DSP versus the internet, would work better on Kick because the Kick streams would never get shut down for playing a certain clip, which is true, except the whole premise of the React show is based on memberships on YouTube, right? Like the people who submit the clips are people who are ultra members and submissions to your members on the DSP React channel on YouTube. That's how you submit the clips. So I have to do the show on YouTube or else the show falls apart. The whole premise behind it doesn't work, you see?
Fuck you, Phil.
Bruh.
Oh, you do realize that brain swelling is because of dehydration and is caused by many different factors, including COVID and other things, right? You know that, right? Because people are too dumb. They don't understand it. Why do you think that when you take an NSAID that it cures it because the swelling goes down? Whatever. I'm not here to argue medical shit with dummies on the internet because you're stupid, okay? I'm not gonna waste time.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
What? Would I have global friendly stream? What on earth does that mean, Garzar? Global friendly stream? I don't know what that means. What I do know is that we're at 88 likes on YouTube. Guys, 12 more likes because we're going to go offline with the podcast in about 10-15 minutes so I can get the React show going. So let's get those likes.
You're going to drag this sumbitch out for 10 or 15 more minutes, Phil? This is over. Stick a fucking fork in it. It's done.
And last chance to support the stream. Now, the FYI, this stuff carries over
Give me
already.
your money.
The
Give me
React
your
show.
money.
So we're good. The React show this afternoon is well supported. Thanks to you guys, and I really appreciate that.
I've got a feeling that we're going to have to wait for 30 begs for us to get a full house. Or Phil can just say an addition. If Phil says addition, or says would argue, or even just his random daily dose of scat talk, then we've won.
It will be a separate stream, but these goals carry over to that. Much like if this were one stream where I did the podcast and gameplay, I count it as the same stream. So we're good for the React show, and thank you guys for that. Which chat is smarter, YouTube or Kick? Nothing. There's no smarter chat. What are you talking about?
They're both dumb as fuck. Now give me your money.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat.
Sambuca, I literally just answered that. Oh, why weren't you paying attention? Oh my god. Just answered that. Oh, I hate it when people ask me the same question I just answered 5 minutes ago. Oh. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse. No, I'm not going to ban him for asking. To type pound, you have to hold shift. 163? What the fuck? How would I do that? How would I type shift 163 together? I gotta try this. There's no way this works. Nope. That does not work. That definitely doesn't work. Unless it's shift. Oh, no. I'm talking about the British pound symbol. I'm not talking about this pound. I'm talking about the British pound.
Fuck the fuck off.
Oh, for fuck's... Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on a second. Wait a second.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Well, I'm going to mute that because they're going to keep going mental. But yeah, Sonny has gifted 10 memberships because he's had enough. And he wants no more of this to happen. Congratulations to the following people who received a membership. Congratulations to Fats12, Captain Murphy, Dissension, YT Commentar, Rocky, Belloc, Intrusive Style Pop Guard, Low Carb Madman, Open Dalton, and Big J6661. All 10 of you guys have received a membership, and congratulations to you 10 for receiving those memberships. And yeah, make sure you guys thank Sonny for gifting those memberships. And with that, it's actually, that's the bingo buyout is completed. The bingo buyout pay to win the suffering. 110 members equals full house. So yeah, the suffering's over. Sonny has ended everyone's suffering, everyone's misery. So as promised, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund. It's now 220 buckaroos. And Brian, you're damn right. You're damn right, the goalposts again. Yeah, tomorrow those goalposts will get moved again. That's just the way it's going to go. So yeah, like, this is what I'm saying. If people get fed up enough of Phil, he gets too obnoxious, he gets too unbearable, then yeah, it is what it is. It's a win-win, you know, because the more members we get, the better as well. Argentinian style members are welcome as well. And yeah, it's all good for everyone else. So yeah, thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting those memberships. That brings an end to the misery. And yeah, so you're damn right, I'll be moving the goalposts for tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, Brian, you're probably right. 120, that's, you know, 15 more. I'm not going to do Phil. A Phil Burnell move would be asking for like 100 extra members, you know, guys, come out. No, okay. I think 15 seems very reasonable, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're at 111 right now, which is fantastic stuff. So yeah, I think adding, you know, 125 it seems like a reasonable thing to look for. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Let's go to live DSP, shall we? On his React channel, because remember, he's not on the podcast right now on DSP Gaming. He's now live on Reacts.
They claim that they were trying to contact, like, but were they? And how did they try to contact? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have no idea what he's fucking talking about. But he's sitting at $189, and the top tip is still $2.49. Tips seems to have massively decreased for him. His top super chat is only £2 as well. The majority of Phil Burnell's money has come from memberships, mainly on Kick. So there you go. Fucking hell, man. And also, yeah, as I said, remember, Phil's streaming quality has gone down massively. Oh, the video that Phil's watching was called, the video was called The Real Reason You Can't Afford a House. Oh, Jesus, man, tell me about it. Affording your own home these days is fucking... easier said than done. But guys, the bingo buyout is complete. Fantastic stuff indeed. Let's have a wee quick check of the good old Twitter. Oh, for God's sake. US keyboards. I'll go check this out afterwards. So you've just got, hold on, so we have, oh, interesting. So here is where our hashtag is. And you also have the, interesting. That is very weird. Like, we have to hold shift and then press 2 if we want to have this happening. That is odd. That's a normal keyboard. It may be normal for you if you're used to it. That is so weird. What does the European one look like? I guess that's a very good thing to ask. I don't know how to... 2 seconds, I'll check Discord. Oh my god, Takozilla, what you done? Takozilla has created this. This is Takozilla's creation. I'm impressed. You took that blurry ass image from Phil, from his content, and you managed to create that. Very impressive stuff indeed. Look at me a wee second here. Well, let's look for a fucking British keyboard. Actually, we got the images here. Actually, this image came from. Give me a wee second here. Let me see if I can get this here. So, we have our images here. This is a Twitter image of the American keyboard, and this is the British keyboard. And this is Tacozilla's creation, which is still here because it's fun. But yeah, this is a British keyboard. British, you know. As you can see, if we want to have like a, you know, to quote something, we have 2 up here. We hold shift and press 2. The pound is free, and dollar is 4. Although you can also, it's funny though, because if I want to do a euro, I can also use 2, I think, and do something different. Whatever, you know, it's kind of strange. But yeah. And yeah, down here we have a hashtag. That's what confused me, because hashtag key for me, for you guys, if you hold shift and press 3, but for us it's fucking down here, which is very odd. But there you go. These are the differences between the American keyboards and the British keyboards. So yeah. Also, everything else kind of looks roughly the same, you know what I mean? Also the letters are still, you know, it's a QWERTY fucking keyboard, so every fucking letter will be the same fucking place, you know, but aye. And most of the stuff up here as well, to be fair, you know what I mean? 7, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the exact same, so it's 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if you hold shift as well. And 1. But your at key is 2. That is funky, because we have our at key here. You need to like hold shift though, I think, to press it. You know, if you press shift and then you press that, because otherwise it just comes up with this little kind of symbol, whatever you call this thing. But yeah, that is funky. Yeah. Apparently, Taco says it's called the ISO. The ISO layout keyboard. American layout is known as ANSI. So there we go. Oh god, now do a Japanese one. Alright. 2 seconds. Hang on, I'll look for it. Oh my god. This will be great. The Japanese layout. Let's look for the fucking Japanese keyboards. Oh, for God's sake. This is the Japanese keyboard. I mean, to be fair, I do like how... I'm so confused. I'm just... Oh god. Oh for God's sake, Argentinian. No! Do you Ganda as well? God damn. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, where will it end? America, Britain, Japanese. Thank you, Phil. Fuck it. Okay, I'm calling an end to that. Is this otter trying to drag this whole ass pipe over to that rock? Okay, it's not a pipe, you know what I mean, but yeah, look, this otter is doing its absolute best to drag this huge thing over. Jesus, man. Guys, I am going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some more bingo antics. We got the full house today. No, I mean, I felt confident we could have got it anyway, regardless of the bingo buyout. But that's why the bingo buyout's there. If people need to tap out, if people said I've had enough or whatever, that option was there. I felt we could have won it anyway of our own volition, you know what I mean? We're only one away. But aye. Guys, thank you very much for supporting me anyway. Thank you for joining me for these bingo streams. I will return tomorrow for some more bingo. Remember, bingo will be happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, probably Thursday. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be here Thursday. I'm not entirely certain yet, but well, I'll let you guys know closer to the time. Put it that way. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, absolutely, definitely for certain. But guys, I will be, I'm going to end the stream right there. I'm going to end how I always end, by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Is anyone live right now, so I can redirect you to... Oh, Golden Triangle's live. So Golden Triangle's live, Bart1's live, as well as Dark Dave and DSP Raw. Who should we go with? Who should we go with? Dark Dave, people say so. I don't know. I don't know who to go for. Might go with Marked One. Marked One could be a good one to go for. Yeah. I think I'll go with Marked One. You know. So yeah, we'll live redirect to Marked One. That seems. I assume he's not going to end anytime soon.
Looking at? Why am I looking at her face? What? Why is this funny?
She looks like she's about to laugh. All right, that's fucking funny, dude. So they actually made a Korean. This is Korean, right? Yeah, the Korean drama trailer. They actually.
I mean,
made a
yeah,
Korean
there's lots of
show
Korean
where
and
the judge
Japanese and
murders
whatever
the people
films
she
like
won
this. I've
against.
seen a bunch.
So she
So yeah, it looks like he's losing his damn mind with Phil's React content. So I guess it'd been nice to fucking send some bingo people his way to try and make him feel a bit better about stuff, you know. But guys, I will live direct you to Mark 1's restream of him trying to endure Phil's React content and all that crap, you know. But yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo. Until then, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday and enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever it is you end up doing. See you all tomorrow for some more bingo. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.